You're listening to the Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the Loyola University campus on 88.7 FM. This is Crucial Rhythms with DJ System 4 and Epic One.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 9 o'clock. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The number to call is 773-508-9589. This is a special edition of Crucial Rhythms with myself, Epic One, and DjSystemIV. Tonight's guest will be Serg The DJ. He's coming in later, about 10 o'clock or so. But I gotta hold it down for Chuck Wren and everything offbeat. For the Skyheads, stay in tune next weekend. Hopefully Chuck will be giving out some tickets for you guys, as he's always gracious to do that for his listeners. And shout out to Aftermath Afterlife and BAsquiat for blessing us, our listeners, with tickets for Styles P. That was a show to enjoy. So with that being said, let's get it going. I got some Redman loaded up. We're gonna wing this till about 10 o'clock, till Serg The DJ comes in. So with that being said, I'm Epic One, EPIK with the number 1. We have a Crucial Rhythms podcast available, which is Crucial Rhythms, straight like that. And let's get into this mix and see where it takes us. This is Crucial Rhythms, Sundays 10 to midnight. WLUW.org is where you can listen with a little bit more clarity if it's coming in a little staticky. With that being said, let's get into this hip-hop mix.
Get down, go round and round like shots on your G-spot. Honey dip, now all of y'all off of that is shit, but I ain't switched. Still a honey dip is a honey dip in the mix. Simples to be looking fly and out with it with they toes and nails done. Hair wrapped up with pins in them. 5411 Reeboks, bitch, what you need not to do is get fly, cause where I'm from, significant speed 9. Slow your mo, equals down and hold your horses. Don't wanna know your name, don't wanna know none of your sources. Just fix me with a quickie, I swear more lakes than Ricky. So bad I use my x-ray vision to give y'all clips a hit. And bless the weed I puff is from the planet of Cheech and Chong, where the earth is chronic, and how to roll the blood is the theme song. Ooh, you making me warm. Well, let me wipe that wetness for you. Slurp the bird, left shift ever open than my door do. Let's take a journey up in the stars where I live at, where I obey duty Jetson and that robot in that. Grab onto the cave and dip. I said before I took the, don't choke me, and it's up in the way I took the hooker and it's over. We smoked out like a for the dime from Jabba the Hutt and some uncut for the hooker. She said, I don't slip low, I just smoke weed to get me home. So I'm nothing like that if that Superman never stood. You go girl, but I didn't believe I had to make show. Where you from, the project? Yeah, but I'm saying though, you needed a quickie and I just had to break you up. It's so good, it tickled my legs when I walk. Oh really? Just show me a couple of ways how you thrill me. She lifted up and dressed and the whole area got chilled. So what you think of that? I threw that shit back on my back. I lived 10 miles away, but I made it 4 seconds flat. I lived in the same building with Mr. Spock and Captain Kirk. Got R2D2 and walk from Ork putting in work. See, I got the block sold. Ooh, baby, let's get it on. About time I opened the door, she had this at the show. She rushed me to the room and stripped me out of fire tire. She tied me to the bedpost and she lit the room on fire. She took out a scarf, wrapped it around my eyes till I was blind. But with my x-ray vision, I saw the ice pick from behind. So I broke out the rope, smacked the hoe, this suplexed her. She pulled out a tech and wet my chest with the S-1. Oh, this shot. There was blood all over my finger. I think I left my other bulletproof suit in the cleaner. She gave a whistle. They came in crews where this form. It was a bunch of marshals in full bodysuits and platforms. Damn. I got gotta think of a plan. What I'ma do? Did Superman have a gun? What did Superman ever do? So I pulled out the boat flip, left the fish if don't fit. Had another clip in case the motion didn't vote. And I saw that trick bewitched flying on her broomstick. But shut it down because I leave no witness. Job well done, I clean myself in a hurry. Oops, gotta catch this blood session with I dream and Jimmy and keep burying. Hey, you know, Keith, yo, what's up? Hey, you go.
Just wanna throw my piece out on the street of 6 feet, baby. Just wanna throw my piece out on the street of 6 feet, baby. Watch yourself, kid, the jakes be deepin' on the creek now. Just wanna throw my guns to self-state and do a long biz. We stay reppin' for Queens, infrared bayo, I only rock with famine. Plot planning, it's to get caught the cannons, run with the eyes jammed, to get into a whole minute in the box standing. 8 to quick to hop in the van and cock locks and put the drop on top of the whole block gambling. Turn to the Nas landing, gunshots got them scrambling. Leaving 4 cops to examine. The streets are frigid, so I speak it vivid. Sleep with it, love it, and live it. If you want one of these slugs, I'ma give it. And pop it till you drop liquid. Your days are numbered out, keep dropping the digits. Bodies get sent to the chop shop like civics. All for popping up on the wrong blocks to visit. The wrong spot to risk it. Nothing but hollow tops and a biscuit. The helicopter lifted out your hot lizards. Keep it far from the child. It's 40 cow spit, running with wild flicks. Dead you would beat the murder trials. It's on foul whips, the strip is scorching. Flooded with drug enforcement, lawmen stripping your fortune. Shorties are like the Statue of Liberty, they stay living the torch in office. Split the 5th off, then mad chicks get abortions. Weak ones, they stiffen the golf in federal stakeouts. Spots get raided, shots get traded, coming to lock everything rock related. Keeping the cell blocks overly populated. Incarcerated, scar faces intoxicated. That I get operated, some get chopped and faded, leaving them bleeding need for medical aid. From sharp metal belayed, when shit get hot, it's hard to settle the blaze. The ghetto we praise, hey, yo, the life you hold is not good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life get told, again, the life you hold is not good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life get told, yo. How many make it out? It's 1 in a million. Scared to death cause one of your children just might be the next one that gets stressed in front of the building. Coming out, pulling guns out, running with villains, living in pain, kid in the street game. Trapped in these blocks where the heat flame. Reaching in reach for they thing. Speak slang, chop your grill until the meat hang. Busting the gas, running the deep gangs. Look out for the cheap dames that set you up. Invite you to the crib to wet you up. Lift the necklace up, bringing the clip to lift and mess you up. Smith and West you up, never press you up. Be prepared to bust, how many you dare to trust? Keep your friends close and enemies closer. I pour double shots, serving me the toast and friendly ghosts until the game of yours. Send some guineas to roast it. If they can't approach it, send me toasters. Give them the Kennedy doses, empty in your boulder. Life is about bending them slimmies over. Plenty bennies and rovers, half naked. Women for Lemmy sofas. Crib with the Fendi sofas. Black ghosts and osters. Crack Jehovah, stacker like Sosa. Tailor-made suits with Gucci penny loafers. Back 10s and hostess. For rats and vultures. Having DTs packaging coaches. To rap some vulgar, blow the backs and cobras. Run with the cat exploders, gunslingers. Corners of slum hangers, the brick of tongue bringers and slingers. Keep one in the chamber, hey, baby. The life you hold is not good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life you told, the life you hold is not good as the dice you roll. Be careful, kid, the streets is ice cold. The thirsty ones out, working the night patrol for the price of gold. In the story of a life you told,
I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. Yo, I'm in the zone. I'm feeling like none can stop me on the throne. I never been a carbon copy on my own. Tip for the hecklers that lack heart for checking us. Just leave us alone, I'm feeling good. Today is the day I get all that I should. And all things said by me is understood. Cause everybody on the same page, operating with the same ways. It's no stress, I used to get so depressed. What a mess I created. I thought I wouldn't make it, but I met and exceeded the expectations. Finally made it out the basement. Now I get placements, the results of patience. Now I see the titles for the taking, it sits vacant. So every day I'm granted, I understand never to be complacent. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. Mind on alert, I see clear. There's no fear, heart beat strong. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. I'm wide awake, I'm staring down the hopeless face of adversity, but never will I break. Then I make the appropriate steps to give me a head so I can maintain the pace. I move like wrist do, and you can see real from the shit we've been through. Experience speaks volumes to those that try hearing it. Chill and burn something, you might learn something. It's never too late. My homie moved drugs at an incredible rate, till the judge looked him dead in the face and said my name. Then it hit my brain. Homeboy, this is not your lane. Set me straight. I had to change my path, change my friends, change my math. I think about it now and laugh. Yeah, it's funny now, cause the brother getting money now. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. Mind on alert, I see clear. There's no fear, heart beat strong. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. I can do no wrong. Yeah. That's that dice of this shit, man. I can do no wrong. Can you feel it?
What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left. What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left. What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left. What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left.
Well, it's the West Side, dress right, slim, 5'10" with an in, young scandalous, straight from Evangelist. I feel splorific, and it's so nice to be close to the Pacific. These looks out here are way wild undercovers, but can't fade the brother, cause my level is another. So honey, don't try it, because I don't buy it. I wait for a verdict, and loot it in the riots. Another level, be maxing and taxing. Always got some time for some action. Hungry, got the munchies, and my tummy's feeling awful. Stop at Roscoe's for chicken and waffles. The West Scott's flavor, congratulations. My third leg is fatter than a Jenny Craig nation. So honey, if I wax the touch, we'll keep it on the. I was in it like Clinton, now I'm out like who said the West Coast ain't got flavor?
Can you feel it? Nothing can save you.
We wreck shop, then break out like smallpox. If I'm at home, hops, hit me on my box. I hit your back if I got time for the jocks. Cause honeys be on mine from Baghdad to Bangkok. I'm magadacious, call me Magoso. Girlies tell me my flavor's so delicioso. So hey, honey dipper, unzip my zipper and let me introduce you to the big fat flipper. My style is large like a skipper. This one's for the West, so mother the dipper. Gaxy sacks, I cax, sacks, hacks, I tax, sacks, and don't ask. The meaning, this one's for the West, so now try and see me.
What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left. What's that you say about the West Coast? You got flavor? Yeah. Another left.
Feel sick in the E brothers.
Pop the blunts and sit behind again.
It's feel sick in the E brothers.
Pop the blunts and
Got in by the hairs of my chinny chin. I'm tired of eating beef lo mein, all the same. My clothes carry Kool-Aid stains.
I'ma live the life on the streets in the ghetto.
Let's see the rest, cause I'm that cool. Hello, bringing you uptown with the funky sounding piano. My graceful lingo's the go. You can't get around my outlandish behavior. Furthermore, I render strictly as a favor. I latch on the beats like that freak across the street that I lock by me for some cash and a quick bite to eat. I'm funky as I wanna be, Duke. I'm giving shouts to my kindred, the H1 clan. I'm representing my man, Harlem, USA.
It's the E brothers bringing them up with the text.
It's the real, I'm out to get ill with this skill.
Time to catch wreck.
Hey yo, Pip, run a check.
Can't you understand? It's the kid with the funk.
Turn up the funk so we can boom on the low.
Call up my homie Rock Cigar and I dash to the Polo. Got the funk flow, so understand it, handle it. Kid, I got the text, said you gon' be red-handed. Wait, I got the funk, that's my ammo.
All the way uptown with the funky sound and piano.
Me and my clique, we catch wreck in a sec. Stop and get the drop and put the L to your neck. Take a step back, rewind the track. Don't make a move, yo fool, cause it's a diss act for real. Bust down your pockets and hit me with the loot. Cause you's a snitch, I give your ish the boot. Just kleptos, right in my style, I'm on the F. You can try your dry flow, I end up wet. My homie, my melody, what's the deal? Let it slide or do what we feel my back is still. So I can blast off like a piece. Quick to release, quick to flatten your style like a grease. You best make room in the industry. Cause I've been in the game dating back to 83 for your clown. Strictly underground, taking you H-A-R-L-E-M down.
Bringing them uptown with the funky sound and piano.
Hey yo, we gotta be real.
Uptown with the
I swear to God, got more rings than Kareem and Kobe on the Lakers. Okay. Yo. Hey yo, we gotta be the greatest. I swear to God, got more rings than Kareem and Kobe on the Lakers. Been the realest and check the cadence. So much right on the table, yeah, I've been called racist. Got that AR-15 for handing me trying to jump. I'm double dutch at the gats, double clutch at the Mac. Traded in the house for a short sale. And like JP Morgan, nigga, we all bail. Singing Greek at dawn, yeah, with open arms. Out of Medellin, overseeing coca farms. I know you think I exaggerate, but that color bread will make the feds exasperate. Yeah, that means they in their feelings. My baby girl could bungee jump from the kitchen ceiling. Don't play yourself, Nintendo. And I'm criminal minded, I keep a gat at every window. See, it get different when you've been through bars, but you never lose friends, you simply learn who the real ones are. Digging in the crates, that's my day ones. How most these rap cats can't go back to where they came from. DITC in the building. Y'all already know, check this out. When you're tired of listening to frauds, auditioning for broads, my rich religion, you need to get up on the Lord, Cause nowadays, man, this shit's retarded. When it's cool to wear shit out your sister's closet. Most got that Xerox flow, but ain't all that sharp. Lyrically, you finger painting, you call that art? I do damage with a flow that's so savage. I don't respond and answer, y'all in the low average. So it's nothing to get murdered in the booth. Why even keep it real when y'all allergic to the truth? I know this shit ain't the same. Why sit and complain? I was told throw on the uniform and get in the game. I'm the ace of trades with the insight to teach. Got a mean handle on the game, it's not polite to reach. I ain't after fame, just trying to craft my pain with enough bars to incarcerate half the game. Will my team fall short? That might mean never. We'll be here long after the tight jean era. Like, oh, out of here.
I'm Robert Johnson at the crossroads, but I ain't talking to Yaku. It's all butter when the gloss shows, and they like motherfucker, oh not you. The grand wizard like Theodore, menages with 3 or more, like in the me or more. No binoculars needed, you can see the lore. Chicken women in place and can't see the shore. You margarine cats are not butter. The marginal raps do not flutter. Living in lies, you not gutter. Your surmise, my name do not utter. Diamante, black drop top Alante. Sipping on some Asti Spumante. Applejack, long robe, Vince Gigante. Look a pig in his face like no comprende. Godfather, Marlon Brando flow. Plus I'm nice with the beats in case your man don't know. If you ain't about the business, your brand won't grow. A no show when promoters don't fan no dough, you know.
Rhythms. The time is 9:20. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. I am Epic One, EPIK to the one. Last up was DITC, Rock This. And then before that, we had E Brothers with Funky Piano. And then Another Level with What's That You Say About the West Coast. And then before that, Guilty Simpson, I Can Do No Wrong, produced by Apollo Brown. And then before that, we had Coogee Rap with Real Life. Started off the set with Redman, Superman Lover, off of his second album. So with that being said, I want to check in who's in the house with us. I know we have Rich Harris in the house with us. Let me do a house check real quick, see who's in the house with us. But big ups to everybody who's in the house with us. So that would be Sunny Pockets from the SAK crew. We have Joseph Milto, and we have Marcus Hill, and my mom's always showing love, Gloria, and then Lamar Henry and Chris Darling. What's up to Chris Darling? Enjoyed the barbecue. Thank you for making those funky bikes for us, man. And Rich Harris, Marcus Hill, and Lamar Henry left us some comments. So let's get it going. I got some more DITC related music with Showbiz and AG. If it's coming a little staticky, WLUW.org for the podcast and all past episodes, Crucial Rhythms. I am Epic One along with DJ System 4. We do this every Sunday 10 p.m. to midnight, but we're covering for Chuck Wren today.
Hey yo, no question, I'm the best in this rap business. No doubt I'm strapped, get back, I get clapped. Ridiculous, son, I'm flipping this one. Don't be dumb, you better run, I end up like my last victim. And this drill I already been through. Scared from the threats I sent you. It's all in the mental. Jacket ticking like I'm in the central. Cutting through the head like a Gensu. As I commence to hit big with my NAG and showbiz. Now your idol is doing vital damage to your ribs. Words straight up and down, grab them seats, get crushed. I leave your scalp crimp, my crew can't be touched. So when you hear the bomb, you know it's D-Flow, son. No one can off around, yeah, that's right. No one.
Hey yo, the honey's on the deals, cause I play ball good, it's all good. I'm still representing the hood. Big shouts to Uncle D, you're my number one neighbor, no doubt. I'm puffin' through with my nigga Gary Gator. Peace to Rock Raider and all the good fellas. People getting jealous, well it's the roughest. The brothers. On some other shit, forget your bass. Representing, not to mention that I'm getting cash. Get with that or get with this because I'm kicking this. With the styles I'm running through, I'm singing like Emmett Smith.
Touchdown, I rock down MCs that step up. 10 G's if you want an MC wrapped up. The ghetto dwellers in your hood, hoodie down. Stars from the Bronx, the boogeyman from the boogie down. Mama never told me there would be days like this, that I'll be ripping tracks, getting paid with my skin on tour. Roll with that hardcore stuff, singing 4 plus. I give them no chance, I make it more rough and even slow dance. On singing faces, rock it, them niggas got to love it cause we made this. I'm getting papers with my peeps. It's party arty, keeps Bacardi so MCs meet the shotty.
Check the method, but don't sweat the technique. Even make the baddest diamonds just to get weak when the vets speak.
Open.
That your head meets my bed sheets.
Now you're open.
Like the Red Sea, cause I'm potent. Don't fit, don't force it. Flow got that 4/5. Voodoo with that voodoo, my doll is that cordless. All this and that and then some. Get paid to put raps on tracks. I guess that's my income. The beat chills, so they be coming back for refills. My man shows his street skills. From here to the peak skills, kill the rumors. Giving MCs brain tumors. Time to step off the set. Got a jet like Boomer.
Showing AG, got the flavor.
The flavors.
Rolling with the killers and the neighbors.
The neighbors.
Showing AG, got the flavor.
The flavors.
Rolling with the killers and the neighbors.
The neighbors.
success, progress, be a superstar flex. Fancy cars, cash, large checks. Live large, they dug Gambinos in Reno. Gamble grands in the casinos. Be rich like Al Pacino. Rock mink, diamond rings. Drink fine wine with flings. Fine cuisines. The finer things act like they're kings. Live supreme with the luxuriant addictive things. Malicious fiends be selling idiots fictitious shit. What does life hold besides nice clothes? How price goes? Thank one in your bank rolls. Or robbers if it ain't those. Heads quitting jobs, getting large, flipping yards. Vicks be getting robbed for they jewels ripped and scarred. Money's the cause reason for more thugs, more thieving, more grieving, more treason. Getting that money throughout all seasons. Leaving the clip up in that 9. You speak wise minds, beat the system, their curriculums on crime.
One for all the S's, I'm precisely after me. And two for all the groups who's always doing dirty deeds. And three for all the ladies that supply my daily needs. And four is scared forever, plus the 40 over.
Strange things change, so my bro dread. But not like Lopez, he was a orchid. One night when we broke red, I'm bucking. In my world of struggling, had to get a gig and it was juggling. The stuff that thugs be smuggling before I was budgeting. A healthy steak, now I got bank money to waste. Woman wanna take me on a date to fornicate, send me upstate. Remember Mike Tyson got charged for rape. Jakes be bringing hate, what else they coming for? Could it before the Rodney King footage? We packing guns galore, ready to war, but some thugs just love to war. Feel there above the law, ignore this. I know these streets be ballin' hot, where big willies call the shots. Get all the props on the block as the big apple falls and I word up. You know the deal, the streets is ill like that. You got my back, I got your back, let's keep it real like that.
One for all the S's, I'm precisely after me. And two for all the groups who's always doing dirty deeds. And three for all the ladies that supply my daily needs. And four is scared forever, plus the 40 over.
Relax with pep. My style's removed. I'm calm but deadly. Heat up but cool. I'm rough as the right hook, but still look smooth. Even when I'm unseen, I show improve. Women, I give them pain and still soothe. That's how I put you down, but I'm hard to put up with. Swell up like helium, but I can make it fit. I'm taking what I want and make you wanna give it here. Provoking you to flaunt. You get the idea? Got it? Gone. My schedule is packed, my day is laid back. Cause I'm ahead of all that. Then I can relax, cause I'm before my time. I hand you a manual before the rhyme, so you can catch up and keep up and move right along. The day is kinda off, but I can get it on. I'm taking it step by step, and when the night is in depth, it's cool cause I'm relaxed with pep. Relax with pep. Relax with pep.
With that artifact sound, where kids get wrecking, the beat's bound to pound. We're strolling through the industry, BC. We gotta be the next ish that kicks, cause brothers ain't got it. In this rap ish, ain't no time for the dilly dally pally. Throw a match in the gasoline alley, blew up mad spots. Kids was jealous for the props. See, the ish never stops. Hops just lick up on my girls, not styles we make, never fake. Broke breaks in every crate, old freestyles and dirty, and I copied over tapes. Notify that the artifacts never slack while cruisers on stage whack. We just played the back. Now the flip, tipper, ripper, split you with the picture. On cruise, so never pay dues. Watch it before I get ya. Cause nowadays it's the ways of the underground, but they're whack now. So come on with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down.
Yo, what up, y'all? You got DRES, the Black Sheep. Yo, what up, y'all? You got DRES, the Black Sheep. Yo, what up, y'all? You got DRES, the Black Sheep. It's a family affair once again as we get busy. The Legion, Beneficence.
See, I'm going in knowing I'ma win, I'm just flowing. Racks and rhymes is blowing in the wind. Louis loafers, matching bell, alligator skin. Mean jeans, white tee, and that high hater grin. I got that D-boy, nothing less than a 10. On my MJ, ish off the wall, I've always been. But y'all don't understand men. Y'all just rapping sin, trapped in the trend, trying to blend in. Look at me, I just stand out and am out. I put the
them on the game, show them a way in and out. A new route to the road to riches, From O's and kitchens, my doge is pitching and foes is snitching. From the Bronx to Bangladesh, I done bang with the best. A Superman with no S on my chest. Just my art and a lot of heart. See, I don't need Lorenz or Diesel to tear a man apart.
I put my raps to the rhythm, that's how I'm living. Get in position, outsmart the competition. Get in where I fit in. Yeah, I'm from the X all day. You get accustomed to ducking strays. This beat is like foreplay. Ziggin messed up the forte with they whack rhymes and childish wordplay. Things ain't real no more, that's what I say. Man, in my era, bodies got dropped in broad day.
I make it hot.
To the cash pile. Then I pull the teeth into that cash cow. Park a Beamer on the showroom floor, cab chows. Then I pull that thing out fresher in no mouths and all smiles.
Make it hot. Niggas don't even stare next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stare next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stare next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stare next to you.
Yo, don't get scared or weird or even silly. This'll leave you twisted like a nickel-plated millie. No hesitation, do you really wanna kill me? Or resurrect like Christ with ice on your belly? Don't worship these idols, God, they shake it like jelly. So we opened up a bit with aim, fire, spit. Taking hammer time, too legit to quit. All they wanna know is really does it fit like this.
Niggas don't even stand next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stand next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stand next to you. Make it hot. Niggas don't even stand next to you.
Pink and white afro. I'm no toy kid, just stylist made by Hasbro. Now, you think you got that real hip-hop? I saw the chart so quickly, watch your album flop. I'm Dr. Octo, curling waist, throwing rhinos, lifting horses, throwing cows at your fake forces. You know my gold style, rabbit fur cold style. You be freezing with the flu, watch you keep sneezing like Weasley Bruin. Your style I'ma have to ruin. Chop up your tactics, your gimmick groups need to practice. You be there like Michael Jackson in my atmosphere. Dribbles for rectums, I break you off like Richard Gere. I'm so fantastic, your metal fist is still plastic. Compelled with no threats, your rounds bounce off my shield. New York City, California, roll my Apex real. No corny boots in the summer with Timberland boots. I'm strictly monster with turtlenecks like Frankenstein. Drop that mic, kid, you lost all that. I get too bored.
Now this is some fitness from the days of way back when niggas in Compton first started to jack. When the wouldn't give you no if you wasn't selling drugs. So many niggas in my neighborhood got mugged. They always yelled that ish. They want a nigga that's selling keys, but nowadays they working at Mickey D's. But in the days of way back, I couldn't be laid back because I needed it and I made that. I get the 9 from my nigga that he let me in. Start robbing motherfuckers just like cowboys and Indians. Anything it took to get paid. Looking like Ren already had the plan made. And I was in it to win it and not to lose. This shit to start blowing up once I lit the fuse. And police couldn't touch me because I was paying them. But not with no money, yo, I was spraying them. And never get caught because nobody is snitch. But when I did, so Ren had to shoot them shit. Now she's in a coffin and my life is better off it. Cause everybody knows who's the boss in. That black nigga that they call Ren. You off with me, you gotta off with a Mac 10. So listen to me as I reminisce the days of way back. So check it out, y'all.
All black man, them don't have their gun. But put this in the tail for the one, mother one. Mother one, mother one, mother one, mother one. So some of the dance on them must start to be on.
Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Word, it's timing. It's time, man. Alright, begin. Yeah, straight out the dungeons of rap. We're fake, just don't make it back. I don't know how to start.
Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition of pain. I'm like Scarface sniffing home in the M16. See with the pen I'm extreme. Now bullet holes left in my peak holes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out defeat foes. Y'all know my stilo with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs. Laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken amps. G-Packs get off quick forever. Reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Be running through the block shooting. Time to start the revolution. Catch a body head for Houston once they caught us off guard. The Mac 10 was in the grass and I ran like a cheetah with thoughts of an assassin. Picked the Mac up, two brothers back up. The Mac spit, lead was hitting. One ran, I made a backflip. Heard a few chicks scream, my arm shook, couldn't look. Gave another squeeze, heard it click. Yo, my shit is stuck, tried to cock it. It wouldn't shoot, now I'm in danger. Finally pulled it back and saw 3 bullets caught up in the chamber. So now I'm jetting to the building lobby, and it was full of children, probably couldn't see as high as I be. It's like the game ain't the same. Got younger pulling the triggers, bringing fame to their name and claim some corners. Crews without guns and corners. In broad daylight, stick up kids, they run up on us. 4-5s and gauges, max and facts, same as I catch you back to back. Catching your cracks in black. Yo, was a snitch on the block, getting it, he's not. So hold your stash till the coke price drop. I know this crackhead who says she gotta smoke nice rock. And if it's good, you bring your customers and measuring plots. But yo, you gotta slide on a vacation. Inside information keeps large as a racing in they wild spacing. It drops deep as it does in my breath. I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death. Beyond the walls of intelligence, life is defined. I think of crime when I'm in a New York state of mind. State of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind.
This is Aqua, the intergalactic Asiatic starfighter, creative rhyme writer. I meditate like a spider, and I'm with my man Reese Nath. We teach math, raptivists, black activists. Check the hi-fi, sci-fi, about to go down in your town. 1, 2, 1, 2, yo. I was walking down the street late one night when I looked up in the sky, cause I spotted a light. I said to myself it couldn't be the moon, and it wasn't a plane or a weather balloon, but whatever it was ready to land. So I didn't try to play no Superman. I began to walk, then I started to run so I could drop the dime, dial 911. I said, yo, officer, I think that you should know that I just spotted a UFO. He said we can't go on just by what you say, cause we get calls like this every day. In order for us to write out a report, you must have evidence of some sort. Well, I didn't even get a chance to interrupt, cause the next thing I knew, the pig hung up. I checked my watch, it was 3:45. Then I ran to the house, opened up the door, jumped in the bed and took a Tylenol, and tried to forget the whole thing I saw. But it was what it was. But it was what it was. But it was what it was. A UFO flying low, I couldn't budge, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, feels like I'm stuck. I must have struck a nerve in my brain. Yo, I saw the mothership. Visions of the crystal city made a brother flip. It was the mothership. Yo, I saw the mothership. Visions of the crystal city made a brother flip. I was smack dab in the middle of a wonderful dream when I was suddenly awoken by a frightened scream. My first reaction was to grab my heat, pull down the covers, threw back the sheets, looked over to the window, sprang to my feet. Outside, I saw mad people on the street in a state of shock. Somebody called the cops to quiet the riot, but now they pulling out blocks, shutting down blocks, busting shots in the sky. But why even try to defy the Most High? It was a divine sign, counter of the third kind. Let my word shine so the planets realign. Tell the angels to hold the 4 winds before the world ends when the Lamb descends. Introducing them to the New Jerusalem to settle the pain and end the devil's reign. The mothership came. I saw the mothership. You might think I'm on the brink of some other shit, but it was what it was. But it was what it was. But it was what it was. Actually, my angelic brothers was coming back for me. Yo, I saw the mothership. Visions of the crystal city made a brother flip. It was the mothership. Yo, I saw the mothership. Visions of the crystal city made his brother
Crucial Rhythms. The time is 9:41. I'm covering for Chuck Wren and everything off beat. I am Epic One, EPIK with the number 1, representing Crucial Rhythms with DJ System 4. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. Alright, last up was Akbar, Mothership, one of our past guests, Akbar. And then we had Nas, New York State of Mind, NWA with Days of Way Back, Dr. Octagon with Real Raw, and Gravediggers, 1-800-Suicide, and Benefits, Make It Hot, then Artifacts, Come On with the Get Down, and then Eric B and Rock Him with Relax with Pep, and before that, Persevere with Forever. So that's what was last played. Big ups to Ricardo, shout out to Fatal Flows. I'm about to give your government out. Big up to Jason Schwartz and all the team dedicated heads out there. Big ups to Third Rail. Alright, so let's see who else is in the house with us. Alright, so that's pretty much it. WLUW.org is where you can go listen with a little bit more clarity depending on where you're at. The signal might be coming a little staticky. So big ups to everybody in the house with us. Alright, so let's get back into the mix with some beat nuts.
Competition, it's a sick shame when I lose my composition and inflict pain. Doing what I gotta do to obtain cash, accountable for more dead bodies in a plane crash. I make it clear that I'ma never be forgotten, and you couldn't find another MC that's more rotten. It's the junkyard that can get your shit straight. Peace to all my niggas in Queens, pushing big weight. Rick Man always taking care of business. A shout to Corona and I'm out with the quick.
Hardcore coming with the beats and run. Got your humming. You won't impress for one. Beat nuts combined. Going line for line. Hey, yo, fashion. I got so much of this and so much of that, and just so much funky cool in my act. That brothers be stressing me, trying to mock the stilo, Vivo, or just one smooth Vivo. I got it like that. I make your chick on the dress up, watch me slide in and see the fucking host press up on me. Flocks like an army, it's crazy, they swarm. But we just come up on it, baby. I see like my section, the one up a in the slide my ish up and hum up the humping bro. Erupts, let off nuts like a cannon. I'm standing in the same damn spot I freak Shannon in. Laid that last, pose a brick over a trick. Did that 6'9" ish. I'm sucking that, she sucking this, but stick it back. They wait back, don't try to fess the coup, possess more chicks than PMS. Hardcore coming with the beats and run. Got you humming. Now you wanna press the button. Beat nuts combined. Going line for line. Hey yo.
Now many guys may come to you with a line banging. Once the flow gets to swinging, I be leaving MCs hanging on my jammy, just swinging. So many brothers try to be me, only two can probably see me. That's Ray Charles and Stevie. There's some knocks from Lincoln Park on down the Fraggle Rock. Me turn pop, say like a free arm of Redenbach. Cause when it comes to the C-Boobers, not the strangers get the honeys hooked like the kids is hooked on Power Rangers. And I ain't going nowhere. Word is born, cause I've been doing this with Shay, love fun. I tell my record people every day, we do this my way, cause when it comes to my music, I don't play. I come and slay you all I may, yeah, make sure my getaway is more swifter than OJ. Because
before they even begin, know your chances is thin. These cats lost before they even begin. Know your chances is thin. These cats lost before they even begin. Take the L and wanna run it back again. But why play a game that you not gon' win? You not gon' win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. That I win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. Not gon' win. Like I'm burned in the disc. It's a dub for you, son. I ain't gon' play the game unless I get the W. The floor geeks off the rapper law. They been coming to me for a genius bar before the Apple Store. Bonkers. Then my favorite rappers was the guys from Yonkers. Knew that the time would come where I'ma conquer. When your Drew was headed to the Bronx with a honey Dutch and a Dama Blanca. In the Luscos and some pennies. Remember when we used to rhyme and didn't get a penny? Now we monetize, take a quarter route, drop it in the meter, mama try me on for size, it's quite racy. At the moment, whites don't claim me, but I'ma be up for gold platinum when they embrace me. The last star, fast car like Tracy, who saw exactly what they doing wrong, well basically, what? Know your chances is thin. These cats lost before they even begin. Take the L and wanna run it back again. But why play a game that you not gon' win? Not gon' win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. That I win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. Gon' win. Here to stay, the saints and fly by night. Study all day, lay something fly by night. Spent years working, out of mind, out of sight. Only poke my noggin out when I got it right. Got too nice, punchlines was all loony. But it was nothing new to those who already knew me. You, the tall pony. Y'all don't even know the names I was running with prior, like Paul Mooney. Caught G.O.D., what about? Wasn't right that first time, so I came again. Switched the name again. Before I finally resigned myself to the fact that's not my game to win. And the realization was golden. Came back as your Rose Rule, that's your old friend. Even Kenny Rogers tried to told him, gotta know when to hold him, when to fold him. Especially when you, what? Know your chances is thin. These cats lost before they even begin. Take the L and wanna run it back again. But why play a game that you not gon' win? Not gon' win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. That I win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. Before I ever had a FIFA 2K to play live, it was maddening. Had to survive, learn when you gotta pump fake and straight juke 'em. When a bomb first, then a bomb back like Duke Nukem. Had rockets and guns like Doom 95. Plotting like Doom in 95. I listen to jazz, read the 7 pillars of Zen. Learn that ego and pride are the biggest killers of men. They still marvel at the verses when I rap, mom. But it's straight Marvel versus Capcom. Every time we try to play the game, they playing games. Fools is lucky I ain't saying names. Bunch of lames, still running with that payola scam. Need more than a couple of quarters to play jam. Only get play if you got dough. These dudes like USPA, they not low. You know my motto. Know your chances is thin. These cats lost before they even begin. Take the L and wanna run it back again. But why play a game that you not gon' win? Not gon' win. I only play the games that I win at. I win at. I only play the games that I win. That I win. I only play the games that I win at. I only play the games that I win.
Jay Nice. Put these words home and think it through. Jay Nice. Put these words home and think it through. Jay Nice. Put these words home and think it through. Jay Nice. Put these words home and think it through. Jay Nice. Put these words home and think it through. Jay Nice.
Yeah.
Yo, this a grown folk song, y'all. Haha, wait, yo. Young lady, put the Remy on the rocks with a cranberry splash and a harmless garnish in the gentleman's glass and let it gleam in the dim light. Razzmatazz and walk away to let her meditate the method in math. Like 1 plus struggling is hell and a half, but only to me some walk away in the path of a soul-burned, sojourn gentleman class. Even love got a limit that can get in your ass, and I don't wanna yak back and blast. I was 13 on the crime scene when they murked my man, and he died with his work in hand. What the oath I look like, giving the gutter a glimmer of glam. I'm a veteran of Vietnam. These easy baked MCs made for marketing plans, cause the God is a grown man. That's me doing verbal Tai Chi in the stone flow stance, and you can try to come catch my hand, but my word to serve is I serve when I do my dance. Got a pedigree from out the streets, observing from a curbside seat how they feed the beast. But the thing is, you can't be mad. My pops kept a lock on the young Uck to make me man. 3 hots and a rooftop to keep we clan. Bright lights, warm water to clean these hands. But the block don't understand, man. Ice crack blow is a commodity, a global demand. From the Shah to the sweet Sudan. One time for my people cross the water on original land. It goes.
Take these words home and think it through. Take these words home and think it through. Take these words home and think it through.
Harlem to Chicago to LA to Toronto, Philly, Rio de Janeiro, Cape Town, South Africa.
I never make songs to disrespect women or to judge people about the way that they living, but the way I am is based on the life I was given. Like them white boys losing my religion. I used to be a Christian and a political pawn. The Bible is right and all your native culture is wrong. Next thing you know, you telling me about making a song. Come in the studio and tell me that I'm making it wrong. Cause reality is making it strong. Like the ghost of Timothy McVeigh making a bomb. Hey yo, Marvin Gaye, what the f*** is going on? These rap singers made propaganda out of your song, but it's the Gong Show, amateur night at the Apollo. It's not like my music, but harder to swallow. So children follow me like the Pied Piper and sing the chorus in the air with your lighter. Sing that right now. You played yourself thinking you down with me. I'll end your life and don't fire off with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary. You played yourself thinking that you down with me. I'll end your life and don't fire off with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary. The second verse is worse than the first in this respect. Scripted specifically to keep people in check. Harlem to Boston, real and bit with me. But land speed, you ain't this shit up to me. And underground labels know that I don't trust you. You only independent till you made yourself. And if your phone's in cause you think that I dissed you, was my arm here, we can make this a personal issue. Dance with the devil, remember that you're not on my level. Stupid, you're not ready. I wouldn't decipher, bragging rights and rock steady in practically every battle that they got in New York. And I still murder rappers on the street for sport. Dr. Guillotine, cutting you short, little man. But you don't give me props cause I never wanted Scribble Jam. I hope someone you love dies so and I ultimately too. Techniques and shit, what you played yourself thinking you down with me. I end your life for niggas around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way I shit for crossing the boundary. You played yourself thinking you down with me. I end your life for niggas around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way I shit for crossing the boundary. Played yourself.
Out to everybody, down to share my group, and I'm trying to get up with this shawty now. When you with your boy, you're rugged and rough, but when you find out sweet love hanging around you, I'll do that up. You got your hat to the side, system, play a song that's worldwide. Everybody saying, yeah, that's the jam. Sing it along, saying, he got the thump of a live man. Ladies, winter, spring, fall, it don't matter. They still wear their clothes to let you know which one is better. We be soaping while y'all standing on the block, waiting for a player like me that scoop ya up. Because I like rap, they gotta accept when I keep it flamboyant. Many CBs try to steal it. Mr. Fence don't trip, cause it's all in the deal. It's already in the video.
Sorry to admit that you swallowed it. Sorry to admit that you swallowed it.
Yo, smooth criminal, swallow that, no ideas original. Follow that, make them feel the size of minerals. Lyrical exercise on these interludes. Broke bump issue, on some funny issue. I'm on some hunk issue, on some trying to get this damn money ish. So when I ride, lump in my throat cause I swallow my pride. If Edge there lied, frontin' like she ain't have a hard act to follow. Might as well have worn a hard hat when she out the picture. Never could I kiss her, that's word to Patricia. Address me as Mr. No, I didn't diss her. Patricia's a pimp, having never give me some. Rantin' and hollering, now we polying. She be bragging how she having when I was singing it. And the problem is,
sorry to admit that you swallowed it.
You was never sure, you mother should.
Sorry to admit that you
swallowed it. Yo, I ain't gon' say when I'm coming. You gon' feel a flood running like when the knocks coming. Put it in mind and start humming. Bobbing and weaving up, crypto drumming. Open your oven, be so laid out. Somebody drugged it, clean yourself up, let's looking a mess. Paparazzi catch these, we cutting some checks. I heard she an actress, maybe it's best, I don't know. Still us, man, in the flesh. We can scream Ricky Ross, Photoshop. Hey, in the world now, photo crop. Who we paid out, y'all sitting it out, watch. Feet in the sand, I don't need no watch. Hennessy, blunts, scotch.
Them finno, now I got come round try for this and make grow. Them finno, now I got come round try for this and make grow. Them finno, now I got come round try for this and make grow.
We got practice like the Rogers Cup. Heavy faded out, I'm proud and pure. You got lots of big dreams, low jeans, and the pocket stuff. Brown bag, they wanna shop with us. They can't afford it cause the cost went up. I need a condo on the top floor. Penthouse views, this is what I fight for. They trying to chase that high, they want an encore. My man couldn't get a job, he had to rob stores. Life and death, you gon' choose or not. Heavy hand with the dice, make you lose your knot. 2 bike cops cruise the block. Body outliners draw the Mona Lisa, all they use is chalk. Take them back, they get lost in time. Make them cross that line, they trying hard but can't stop this shine. Eyes wide, trying to watch for signs. Dip the feds, heard the chief of police when I lost his mind. The old school from the Marine Corps. The city got too many cops, he think he need more. We graduated to the kitchens with a clean floor. I'm only here to get the people what they feed for. Yo, Blaze, why these cats acting brand new?
Them finno, now I got come round try for this and make grow. Them finno, now I got come round try for this and make grow.
I'm not in the jar, I peace against the wall of Babylon, shall let's give this judgment. For I know what, I know that all of you shall witness the day that Babylon shall fall.
I need the leather seats, man. White, they powder soft. My people, my nigga all night know I was off. Time is money. You wanna know the price that hours cost? This type of product need a turf wars and power law. This poet. Rush with the boat, I switch oceans. Gone under the cold, it's still smoking. Sick coronas, drunk on the beach. I was in hold and didn't choose this life, it's been chosen. We lay low in the cut. New hearts, I changed clothing through the summer. My heart remained frozen. They couldn't find how they cut the frames open. All they know is that the getaway car play Beethoven. All pieces, stay from out the law's reaches. Loyalty is what the mob preaches. Yo, my man caught that new Q7 with all features. Feds caught him in drug traffic and led to car seizures.
Them finno, now I got
kill it mad foul. I respected you like a Lex with low miles. Renowned, you're out in the club on the prowls. Dope got you amused, using brothers cause you're mad foul. Cream you see, prostitute just mad discreet. Be out all week, pass you the heat because the cops creep. Love the streets, food speed, smoking Lucy's. Get by with the ease, your main weapon be the smooth head email Chanel. Finger wave, fake pelly pel within the hotel. Bounced out, need the style and gel, mad corrupt. Early stages of being nothing. Your ways are strictly bug, keep it real to stop front. Don Peaks, ghetto glow. Mass style, push your own dough. Fat crib, rain roll. Giving close to all your roars with no control. Being clubs on no tour, no mad new clothes. Busting just like a fofo.
Crucial Rhythms. The time is 10:03. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Big ups to all our new listeners, which is Geo Rios, as well as everybody else who's in the house with us. DJ System 4 just got in, ready to give you the hip-hop facts for the week and his top 4, and then we'll make a transition to DJ System 4. So big ups to TR, that's me. Shout out to Comet Madman, Screwball. Big ups to y'all. Nick De Ropesa all the way from Mexico. Big ups to Fatal Flows and Jason Schwartz. Let's keep this mix going real quick. Last up was some DJ Kryptonite, and then with a song that I can't even mention. So Immortal Technique, Crossing the Border. Before that was Jay Nice with Think It Through, and then your old boy Drew with I Only, and then Grand Pooba Very Special, Beat Nuts with Hit Me With That. And that's pretty much the last rundown of what was played. So let's get this mix going so we can get down with DJ System 4's picks. And with that being said, WLUW.org for a little bit more clarity, and Crucial Rhythms podcast if you're interested in our past episodes.
We could chill, keep it real, hit the hill and smoke mad fills. Catching dinner deals, daydreaming about my first meal. I do my thing, Black's game got you drained. Sweating out the frame, dumb bitches better change. All around town walks wisdom, stuck up in the thick cloud. Call you out speaking loud and hate your own sister style. No disrespect, show respect, honey, keep me vexed when glance of the Rolex. 2 steps and almost broke connect. Can I collect nothing to offer but lies and torture? Knew I could have brought you with less than a glass of water. Brings out the order, bum and see you in my though you're loving. No job, never punched in, running the streets. I'm sucking her teeth when she saw my Jeep. Really got mad when I piped up the leather seats. Talk is cheap, thought beauty was skin deep. You front when you speak, but change my mind because you're mad weak.
I'm coming with a gun line, running after one time. I got a grudge against you blue suits, black suits, white suits, and state troops. That's the way you made us. Send a brother to the penitentiary is how you played us. Locked us up for the summer. Took the brother's name away and passed his ass a number. Just because you legally packed a gat, man, doesn't necessarily mean you have to point it at the black man. You let your cats pop, especially your black cops, because them devils got you brainwashed. So now we come to no dealings. Forget all the nonsense, the line of work is cap peelings. Ain't no filling out reports cause I'm cutting it short, and you ain't making it to court. I'm letting freedom ring from the hole in my Glock for what you did to Rodney King. And it ain't nothing you can ask us. And since justice is blind, I'ma buy the girls some glasses. I'm pulling all the up chunks and coming after your badge. Crooked officer, Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the coffin, son? See, I've been living in this neighborhood for too long. For you to try to change things and running from my office. Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the coffin, son? See, you've been messing with brothers like myself for too long. Why don't you drop your pistol and your badge? Let's get it on.
Mr. Officer, crooked officer, what's happening? You beat another black man down and now you high-capping, friend. Do I have to move to River Oaks or bleach my skin so I can look like these white folks just to get some assistance? Because the brutality in my neighborhood is getting persistent. Cause you wanna harass me, yeah. And if I talk back, you ready to beat me down fast, G? Just like Rodney King. But if you try it with me, it's gonna be a different scene. Try to pull me over on a dark road, tell them to reach for my license so you can let your 9 explode until my white shirt turns red from your lead. Because you like to see my blood shed, and I know you wanna see me in a coffin, so but Bushwick Bill ain't going out like that.
Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the coffin, son? See, I've been living in this neighborhood for too long. For you to try to change things and running from my home. Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the coffin, son? See, you've been messing with brothers like myself for too long. Why don't you drop your pistol and your badge? Let's get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on.
That pretty shit. I'm not your normal kind of rap singer. In the building with a subtle scent of crack linger. Fiend smoking off the foil. I only smoke this from out the soil. Virgin oil, the name Bronson, no Arroyo. Barbecues get thrown with EBT cards. Land and sea, the air, 3 stars. To go plates get made right on arrival. The Amarone got me spinning like a gyro. Take the high road, poppy seed from Cairo. Aaron Rodgers style, I'm here to take the title. Rock a mask though, cause every word is viral. To leave you like a wet noodle, paralyze your spinal. Smoke this mother with a weed real quick, hold on.
Darling, let me lay beside you.
I'ma get back to you in a
Darling,
minute.
let me lay beside you. Kiss my burning lips about you.
Dennis Birch, they shine the doll, leave your first split, think your pockets, then she'll kill your earth. Even if she's 7 days away from giving birth. Ruthless, she'll catch you for your leather and your purse. Land roasting over wood fire, extend the olive branch. Since the 90s I've been rocking $100 pants. $50 drugs linger in my sock. Put the lighter to the plastic, that's the ceiling for the top. Cause we coming from the heights, you know I caught the Pudo. Try to put it in, he still was lit it in a waloo. Damn, that's the wrong route. Now I got a knee in the stomach so it falls out. Take a deep breath. Ancient knowledge like the cracks up in the now. Alabaster towels in the kitchen cause I'm wildin'. Trying to cop a chain and say you stylin'. Only chain of interest in the water made of valance. Yeah.
Darling, let me lay beside you. Darling, let me lay beside you. Darling, let me lay beside you. Kiss my burning lips about
Wild world that we living in. I smoke drug, got the subtle hint of cinnamon. My mind twisted from the absent. You can thank Flushing for my accent. So much more than rapping. You freak up with the captain. Action cheater, salmon on the cedar. You ain't do the job and then they callin' a reliever. Me, Dennis Eckersley. Rhymes flavor like my grandma book of recipes. I found that equity. Large stocks, a palm block, bomb box. Long beards, need drink, a sports drop. Low for pressing on the pedal. Extra heavy doggy, cause my leg is made of metal. Overtangled with the devil. Shape shifting, shaking with strange hands. Bronzolini fresher than main clams. Making money every day, you been the motherfucking game plan. Remain here during the winter, lay your base sand.
to them rapping tunes every afternoon. I be home soon. I see the boys sometime after June. Met a couple of convicts that's way beyond sick. It seems they dig my style cause I be on some dawn-ish. Laid back, I ran into some brothers from way back. Those I dug we hug. Besides that plaque, I don't say jack. I stay in tune with the sun, stars, and moon. Cause behind bars you doom if your mind can't consume. A spiritual pain can bring forth physical pain. And without knowledge of self, how else can a criminal change? And being locked up just ain't the life for me. This is way too trite for me. And coming home soon sounds so nice to me. But you can bet I'm bouncing out with mad props. And if I get chopped, then not, baby pop. My world won't stop.
I got 25 to life up in here. Then go with it.
And in here, inmates all end up the same for blowing backs out 5 to 15. Seeing the bean until they max out, misbehaving, acting uncivilized like cavemen. I witnessed rapemen that gave inside of minds and turned the game in. Nobody's playing. Drama prisoners be posted praying on some low shit laying. Sleep, get your whole shit banging. Hanging, plus who's to warn you? Out of the hell these inmates going through fun behalf of reform. Doubt if anyone is normal, and overall it's hard to call who will try to play you. One kid from my tomb scored a car spoon through his navel. Nothing could save you. Even COs will try to grave you. It's painful to even know those who most faithful love betray you. I lay low key, cause I ain't Hercules. Trying to get out early on work release. Praying the system work with me, cause I ain't trying to see 3 hots in a cot. So I rock, that ain't my plot, baby pop. My world don't stop.
Wherever you are, 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 wherever you are. One day my mama sat me down, she had to school me.
Wonder we have to flee, you're all in bad company.
We used to wop to every beat and Ross, check the melody. Make it next to all the lyrics to the Jim Brown skate. But now we grown up and it's not how we used to be.
I remember it was all so simple.
Believe those peoples be scheming in secret societies. I know some 360 degrees that can make your mind freeze. Aiming for a cashless credit society. One nation, one ruler so that they can own me. I'ma stand as a man and make it plain just the same. They gon' chip your body, break down your mainframe. Trying to make your morality splatter. In a minute, weed, shorties, and paper money won't even matter. I'ma convert all the doubtful to believers. Tell me how you gon' charge coke or crack or even a nickel bag of weed to a visa card without a job, baby, how you gon' play? I'ma tell it like it is, even if my job drops me. Watch the 33rd degree Masonic Illuminati. Try and stop the vocalizing the reality. Big brother, all seeing I and pyramid is always watching you, and now they even own our currency. Let's break it down to the jizz, that's how it gotta be. Big up to all Philly plus the roots, my C. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are.
Yo, I grew up in the ghetto of Finkel Avenue. In the hood when drug dealer was natural. And if you messed up a package, niggas came after you. Bust nine, looked you and beat you till you was black and blue. This here's factual, fairy tales non-existent. Like the American dream, cause I ain't never lived it. But I guess you're much like the Jews in the Holocaust. Here to spit the truth in the booth live for all of y'all. Hot as a Molotov, burning down your residence. Cause revolution is evident if it's never been. I'm embezzling real issue through the internet. Cause all the channels that Clear Channel were tampered with. This here's rebel music, fight the oppression music. Something to live and die for, that kind of music. This to all my soldiers, it's time to lock and load. As I explode in this microphone and take control. Reporting live from the gritty blocks of Rock City. Forgotten sound of Motown, mentioned by many. Rappers come a dime, a dozen but not many. Can carry the status of legends over Shaw Henry.
weapons of mass destruction. We've been looking for months and we ain't found nothing. Please, Mr. President, tell us something. We knew from the beginning that your was bluffing.
How unfortunate, it wasn't what you thought it, kid. Amazing training, they taught you how to slave it as a starter kid. And you showed up with the gun to load up, hoping the college education's waiting. Maybe it's steady occupation, now you waiting many lives against yours. President wars got you on course with all the costs. Sergeant is lost, general's boss, plans crossed, now you in the crosshair of a sniper shaky, scared, shot up your ear. Oh, duck down, one round just hit him, and it's from some young yet expendable citizen. He's from the other side of the line, fighting for time to see his kids walk, time to talk with his pop, time to have a rational thought without the fear of being shot. Damn, it's gun jam, now you've got him on lock. It's a soldier suicide slide, know you tried hard to stay alive when you're catching fire from both sides. And we miss you at home, it's time the government truly left you alone, drop you off and pop one in your dome. Now we've seen it in Iraq and the Congo, America's motto, kill their leader, then we make a stronghold.
Where are the weapons of mass destruction? We've been looking for months and we ain't found nothing. Please, Mr. President, tell us something. We knew from the beginning that your was bluffing. Where are the weapons of mass destruction? We've been looking for months and we ain't found nothing. Please, Mr. President, tell us something. We knew from the beginning that your was bluffing.
Rhythms, 88.7 FM, back in effect. The last song up was The Perceptionist with Memorial Day. I thought it was just appropriate, a song for Memorial Day weekend. Want to send a big shout out to the troops out there fighting, keeping our freedom, striving. So with that being said, to my left of me this time we have
System 4 with hip hop news that I like to profess.
All right, so the time is 10:20. That wraps up my section of this mix for now. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. So DJ System 4, we're going to start off with your top picks.
Yeah, we're going to start off with the top picks, and then we're going to get into the news, the anniversaries, the happy birthdays. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Thank you for tuning in Chicago. We love doing the show, and we love interacting with you on Facebook and talking about the singles of the week. So
definitely, that's Crucial Rhythms Facebook page if you want to get the hip hop news ahead of time. So I see you got a new single, we're gonna start off with what do you got?
Aquamini. It's an Outkast track, and it kind of reminds me of this time of year. So
such a chill beat.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit him with that, and then pick out the rest of the hits.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes lie. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. Y'all know, it's Tim and I, Aquamini.
Now is the time to get on like Spike Lee say, get on the bus. Go get your work and keep your people chirping is a must. But you want that dust cornstarch, familiar with that smack man. The music is like that green stuff, provided to you by Sack Man, Pac Man. How many think we gon' do that, man? Ride on national, on 18s without no gap, man. I'm strap man, get ready to bust on anything like that, man. Me and my we roll together like Batman and Rob Band. We prayed together through hard times, swung hard, but it was fitting. Now we tapping the brakes from off them corners that we be bending. And Volkswagen and Bonnevilles, Chevrolets and Coupe-de-Villes. If you ain't got no rims, don't get no wood grain steering wheel. For real, you can go chill out and steal bill. Let your paper stack instead of going to overkill. Pay your people bill.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes off the line, and sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Aquamini.
Twice upon a time, there was a boy who died and lived happily ever after. But that's another chapter, live from home of the brave, with $30, beauty parlors, baby ballers, bowling ball and parlors, street scholars, majoring in culinary arts. You know how to work bread, cheese, and dough from scratch. See the catches, you can get caught. Know what you're selling, what you bought, so cut that big talk. Let's walk to the bridge, meet me halfway. Now you may see some chillin' dead off in the pathway. Just them poor babies walking slowly to the candy lady. It's looking bad, need some hope like the words maybe, if, or probably. More than a hobby when my turntables get wobbly, they don't fall. I'm sorry y'all, I often drift. I'm talking gifts, so when it comes you never look the horse inside its grill. Of course you know I feel like the barrel of bad news. Don't wanna be it, but it's needed, so what have you? Now question, is every dread's for the cause? Every goal is for the fall. No, so don't get caught up in appearance. It's Outkast and Aquamini, another black experience.
Okay, even the sun goes down. Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Aquamini.
Crucial Rhythms back in effect with DjSystemIV. That was the first pick called Aquamini. I'm pretty sure most of you guys heard that song before. Alright, so back up in effect. That was the first pick out of 4. And we're gonna rewind Selektah one time. We got a next cut. It says track 1, so if you want to elaborate on that.
It's gonna be Back Again.
Okay. Alright, let's get into that. And then we'll talk about it a little bit.
Some new level, ALC, Spanish team business. Let's do it. Who is it?
In the house again. Set to pack 'em in. Ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right, back again.
Who is it?
Dialated people. In the house again. It's the people, they're back again. For the very 4th time. Don't worry if I write checks, I write rhymes.
Bring that back to the top, man. Yeah, you like that, right? I need to hear that from the top. Yo, Bad, bring that back.
Yeah, back again. For the very 4th time. Don't worry if I write checks, I write rhymes. It's a new year, okay, got to confess. Like I ain't smoking no more, but ain't smoking no less. Back again, yeah, reversing any curses. Back to jumping in crowds, spilling drinks on chicks' purses. Dialated people, back again, back again.
The crew never left, but came back. Amazing. Like tomorrow on these yesterday cats. Learn to stay vested and strapped. Stay awake and out of the federal state trap.
Yo, we back again.
Kinda like Bush and Blair. Some were scared, some would just wish they cared. Never too late to prepare. There's many things you fear have been in place for years.
Back again.
Who is it?
In the house again. Set to pack 'em in. Ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right, back again.
Who is it?
Dialated people. In the house again. It's the people, back again.
More titles, rings, and plaques, belts, trophies, and banners, and things like that.
Like that. Oh, definitely like that. AFC, dialated people. Hey, yo, Rock, I don't think they understand, man. Yo, bring that back. Back again.
More titles, rings, and plaques,
belts, trophies, and banners, and things like that. For the passion and stacks of this cash, we play through pain, mostly come home to switch bags. Back again to get my squad back on track. Staples in the parades, I'm talking back to back. It's dialated and we're back again.
Yeah, they stuck a different. And rain was on the way because the weatherman predicted.
In the house again.
I ain't getting wet. Kick a hole in the speaker, pull the plug. Still my people showing love. Think different outside the box. Y'all want a lot of a little, you want a little of a lot. In this world, evidence, all I got's my words. Spinning 33 and a third to make the DJ spin it. Ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right, back again. Who is it?
Dialated people
in the house again. It's the people back again.
You know what? We never went nowhere. We right
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Well University. That was the second pick, Dialated Peoples with Back Again, and they got some notable anniversaries and dates this past week, so we decided to throw them in.
Okay, so you're gonna hit them with that and the hip-hop music. Okay, and that's evidence. I've seen him perform plenty of times, and that's one of the crowd hype songs, so good pick. Let's see what we got next. From DjSystemIV.
We already hit that Aquamini. We got a Beastie Boys track because Beastie Boys has an anniversary this week, and and then we also got a Pharcyde track for you.
Okay, this is the Beastie Boys. Okay, we got what is it? Root Down.
Yep, it's the anniversary this past week of the album.
The Ill Communication.
Ill Communication.
All right, and this is off that album too.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
cause I'm rapping for the freedom fight. If there's a praise to the Lord, then I will feel alright. I'm feeling good, don't wear a little music. I'm sitting on that on my face, cause I'm done to do. And I want to stop the flow from flowing on. I'm no master of disaster with the sound that's going. Take a little shout out to the dad and mom. For bringing me into this world of sound. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. That's how we gonna kick it root down. How you wanna kick it, gonna kick it root down. How we gonna rock it root down. Bring it on down, gonna kick it root down.
Crucial Rhythms back in effect. That was how many cuts?
Beastie Boys with Root Down, and it is the anniversary this past week of that album. And the last track, another J-Dilla remix that just kind of feeling the season. It's getting warmer. It's kind of a warm track.
A good cadence into the summer.
Thaw out.
Let's thaw out with this.
Or a sucker or something to that effect. Respect I used to never get, cause all I got was upset when it used to be like, what's up, fool? And try to sweat it to like the lip. For no reason at all I can't recall is rolling C's in my face. Down the hall, kicking it in the back of the school, eating chicken at 3. When I'm in wise, everybody always picking on me. I tried to talk and tell them I did nothing to deserve this, but when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared. And deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock it out, but now with 95 of us surviving, a man on my own. Round with fat lip, shit getting blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on.
You can't keep running away. 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 Yeah. Oh, there comes a time in every man's life when he's gotta handle up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in the squeeze. Please, they got problems of their own. They'll put the count on 7 chickens. Don't get to heaven till they face these fears in these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. I played it cool just so some real shit won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than the evil redneck that lets it help this color figure in. As a victim, I invented low key till the keyhole itself got lower than me. So I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get some before they knocking on me. I don't sweat it. I let the bulls blow in the breeze. In other words, just breathe. Yeah. You can't keep running away. 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 Oh, nah.
It's 1995 and now that I'm older, stress weighs on my shoulders, heavy as boulders. But I told y'all until the day that I die, I still will be a soldier. That's all I told ya, and that's all I showed ya. But all this calamity is ripping my sanity. Can it be that I'm a celebrity who's on the brink of insanity? Not only wishing of switching any positions with me, cause when you in my position, it ain't never easy to do any type of maintaining. Cause all the gaming and faming from entertaining is hella straining to the braining. But I can't keep running, I just gotta keep keening. Yeah, you know what time it is.
Running away. Can't keep running away. You can't keep running away. You can't keep
listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Weill University. That was the JD remix of Pharcyde's Running Away.
You can't keep
running away. Running away.
I noticed how Slim Kid Trey did his special cadence for that. So yeah, that was really dope, man. Thank you for that one, man.
No doubt. We got DJ Serg warming up, so he's about to, set this thing off.
You got
new.
You got some new Wu-Tang for us?
Yeah, new.
And let's hit them off with them hip-hop facts, man. So,
let's do it.
So,
yeah, we'll start off the week with Monday.
Alright, so Monday.
16 years ago, Monday, Acrobatic released his debut album, Balance. Acrobatic's a member of the Perceptionist. We played a Perceptionist,
played
right?
Yeah, so it made sense.
16 years ago, also on Monday, David Banner released his second album, Mississippi. The album under his own label, Big Face Entertainment, in conjunction with SRC Records and Universal Music Group. Happy birthday to Buster Rhymes. He was born May 20th, 1972.
Ooh-ha.
On Monday, it was 22 years anniversary of Boot Camp Click releasing their debut album, For the People, under Duck Down Music and Priority Records.
So this is all May 20th right here.
Yeah. 16 years ago, this past May 20th, Fredo Starr released his second album, Don't Get Mad, Get Money, and Fredo's a member of the hip-hop group Onyx. 16 years ago, Monday, DJ K-Slay released his debut album, The Street Sweeper, under Columbia Records. 11 years ago, Monday, Sons of Man member Killah Priest released his sixth album, Behind the Stained Glass. And 3 years ago, Monday, Mobb Deep member Havoc released his fifth album, The Silent Partner.
May 20th.
Completely produced by The Alchemist. 9 years ago, on Saturday, we jumped to, I don't know why we got this random fact, but the Loop Digga was dropped 9 years ago Saturday. Okay, on to Tuesday.
Yeah, we just skipped a little bit.
Yeah. Fast forward, back to Tuesday.
Back to Tuesday. This
happy
is the
birthday
21st.
to Rest in Peace to Notorious B.I.G. His birthday was May 21st, 1972. So happy 55th birthday to Brucey B this past Tuesday. Chubb Rock, 28 years ago Tuesday, released his third album, The One. And 20 years ago Tuesday, D12 member Bugs was murdered at the age of 22.
Rest in peace.
23 years ago Tuesday, Too Short released his 10th album, Getting It, under his own label, Dangerous Music, in conjunction with Jive Records.
Classic.
Happy birthday to Havoc of Mobb Deep, was born May 21st, 1974. Wednesday, Greenhouse member Blueprint released his 10th album, Two-Headed Monster, under his own label, Weightless Records.
And Blueprint.
Past guest,
yep.
Blueprint. Thank you for blessing us with the interview. Happy 49th birthday this past Wednesday to Africa Baby Bam of the Jungle Brothers. Also, happy birthday to MC8, May 22nd, 1967. Thursday, happy 52nd birthday to Cash Money co-founder Slim.
So that's May 23rd.
38 years ago Thursday, UTFO released their fourth album, Doing It. 24 years ago Thursday, the Lunas released their classic ode to their vice, I Got Five on It, as the lead single off their debut album, Operation Stekoa.
May 23rd.
13 years ago Thursday, Wiseman member Bronze Nazareth released his debut album, The Great Migration, under Think Differently Music and Baby Grand Records. One of my favorite newer Wu-Tang affiliated kind of albums, so worth listening to. 19 years ago Wednesday, on the end, the Arsonist member Destroy released Roll Out as a standout single 18 years ago this past Wednesday.
May 23rd.
12 years ago this past Wednesday, Boogie Down Productions frontman KRS-One released his 9th album, Hip Hop Lives, under E1 Music. 17 years ago Wednesday, 1982, was released the second album, 2012, under their own label, Show Off Records, and that was released with Statik, Selektah, and
what do we got after that?
Yeah, 7 years ago Tuesday, Wednesday, Company Flow member Big Just released his third album, Machines, That Make Civilization Fun, 7 years ago, Big Just. 7 years ago Wednesday, Hyro member Casual released his 8th album, He Still Think He Raw, under Hieroglyphics Imperium recordings. And we played a little Dialated, and it was because 19 years ago, this past Wednesday, Dilated Peoples released their official debut album, The Platform, under Capitol Records.
Alright.
Let's move on to a Friday. Friday, the Beastie Boys.
May 24th.
May 24th. The Beastie Boys released their 4th studio album, Ill Communication, and we played a cut from that, Root Down. May 24th, 1994. J. Rue released his debut album, The Sun Rises in the East, May 24th, 1994.
Classic.
And rest in peace and happy birthday as well to Heavy D. He was born May 24th, 1967.
Yep.
Happy 40th also to DJ Precise of the Executioners this past Friday. DJ Precision. And happy Eminem released his 3rd studio album, The Marshall Mathers, May 23rd.
Yeah. Erick B and Rakim, I see something.
Erick B and Rakim released their 3rd album, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, May 22nd, 1990. And Compton's Most Wanted released their debut album, It's a Compton Thing, May 24th, 1990. Happy birthday to Exile, May 24th. And also 25 years today on Saturday, we want to 8Ball and MGG released their 2nd album, On the Outside Looking Under Swab House Records and Relativity Records.
That would be May 25th.
Big Daddy Kane released his 5th album, Looks Like a Job, for May 25th, 1993. And 9 years ago Saturday, Apollo Brown released his 2nd album, The Reset, under Mellow Music Group. Taro Smith, better known as Camu Tao, passed away May 25th, 2008. And on the Sunday, 29 years ago, rest in peace, Rocksteady crew member Kippy D. He was murdered at the age of 22. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Happy 41st birthday this Sunday to Dom Pacino of Killah Army. And happy 41st to Lauryn Hill, formerly of the Fugees. And 21 years ago today, Black Star released Definition as the lead single off their self-titled debut under Raucous Records.
May 26th.
May 26th today.
Alright, thank you for the hip-hop facts, DJ System 4. I know you work really hard at them. So, up next, we got DJ System 4. Serg The DJ ready to get down. But DJ System 4 dropping them hip-hop facts. The time is 10:45. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sun Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University.
Yo. Yeah.
Statik Selektah.
That's the Let me hear my voice a little bit loud on the thing. Yo. DITC in this Coca. About to false. Yeah. This is bad intentions. I'm pulling up if I'm in your mentions. You want rump, I gives it up and stomp you senseless. Shall we crack? Place your hand on the holy Mac. Only facts is given for niggas maxing in prisons. I'm who dope, that white, call it area nation. You know, time is money and I'm very impatient. I can tell you about the walls that be moving this shit. Sealed up the sheet rock, go the proof in the piff. You want static, well that's automatic. It's the young prodigy, show you 40 sides of Joe when bringing havoc. You want bars, well it's truly nothing. I break a leg every time I tear it down, no boogie copy. I be swimming with the dolphins when I'm back in the crib. I should bring a coffin every time that I spit. I burn it down like Notre Dame, anytime no flow's the same. Trill Static is Illmatic, the Hall of Fame. Call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat. If you feel this is hard, call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat.
My mind scribbling thoughts, it's invisible art.
the political talk. I've been sipping on bark. Bless the room way before my stolen spiritual starts. As I kick it with y'all, my phone ringing, got a lick from my dog. These capping, that's a different facade. My living is odd. The sour diesel is my business card. Hit the mountains, took 100 to chill. You can't trick us neither, we know all the numbers for real. Indie nigga life deal. I pay mines and my mother bills. That privilege alone is worth 100 mil. Street, getting a little money still. Gotta watch out for the Fredos in the Henry Hills. They'll never survive in the yard. They'll be finished way before I stuff this butt in the guard. Keep a holster, he can stomach the charge. Extra ounces in every pound, that's the grower's regard. Yeah.
Call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat. If you feel this is hard, call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat.
Hold up, I got an ounce sitting in front of me. I'm about to sit back, relax, and roll a blunt or 3, and then a joint or 2. And when I'm finished, I'ma point at you with bud that's only smoked by an anointed few. You inhale up, since a meal up, then you feel a little bit trill up, pass the tequila. You take a couple shots, then a couple toasts, then we gon' hit a couple spots and see a couple folks. Now some of them are connected, so be careful what you say so they don't feel disrespected. Every now and then some shit gonna get hectic, but you rollin' with me, the OG, you protected. The streets infected with haters and hoes. Gotta keep your eyes open, man, and stay on your toes. But don't worry, cause you couldn't be rollin' with a Triller crew. Now could you pass me the Gorilla Glue?
Call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat. If you feel this is hard, call it BAsquiat. When you beat all the odds, call it BAsquiat. If you move bricks so hard, call it BAsquiat. Keep nipping your heart, he's a BAsquiat.
Way too spooked. Look, hard work instead of talent, but I work harder than niggas and I got better talent than any nigga that ever challenged and tried to knock me off my toes. I had to show them I had better balance. Everybody is fool, hoodie, fag, New Balance. Get ahead in Dallas, my bitch thick like Meg Thee Stallion. As you can see, my bread is piling. Still got the elbows flying like I'm Randy Savage. Lately, the bitch give me more of an ass. Niggas thought I was broke, so I bought more designer. I wore the kind of old Ishimaya, luxury foreign driver, pistol possession in all my priors. These niggas all are liars. I know some Zoes will push your fish from Opalaka to Fort Myers with carbon fire. 100 for my liner. My rich white chick, her mind was distorted kinda. She snorted imported China. Yeah. Pop the Taurus and tore her spine up in front the whole hood just to give them a short reminder. Now I'm in position, I got all kind of people calling my line that I ain't see when I was on the climber. It's a little cop jewels and rock ice. Seen Trig on the news, my dude just got life. Rock the Christian lose without spikes. My team can't win without me like Bulls without Mike. Everybody is fooled, I told the niggas. They ain't believe me when I said it, I showed. Niggas put the Yola in the pot, put the soda on top, make it lock, now the knots won't fold. Everybody is fooled, I told the niggas. They ain't believe me when I said it, I showed. We got extendos in the Glock, if it's drama let me know. We pull up, high power putting holes in and you see me Versace down. Now I get the money and I just watch it pound. I get bucks in the dial where the watch is now. The face flooded but the band is all crocodile. These rappers trying to jump in my lane and copy style, but you too docile. Popping choppers is not your style. So down to Cuban, my Dominican is chocolate brown. In Spanish Harlem eating bacalao. They gave my in the baddest 40 when he got the trial. I just pray he win that appeal when they knock it down. Let it in to get out of pocket now. I drop a bag and have a shooter knock him down while I watch it smile. A
1,000 for my belt. Mills in different countries without an album on the shelf. Already did it on my own. Nigga, now you wanna help? I was broken on a come up. Ain't had nobody but myself. Where was you at? Derringer and West and Vinnie, and really, we apparently the best. The semi, I got it with me. I airing with the scat is spinning when it hitting and it's tearing in his flesh. I'm apparently a threat, cause they compare me to the best. But who really went off with me? Cause I ain't here in yet. I'm from May Street, selling crack and carrying the tech. Told you it's getting spooky, this shit is scaring them to death. Everybody is fooled, I told them. They ain't believe me when I said it, I showed them. Singing with the Yola in the pot, put the soda on top, make it lock, now the knots won't fold, my nigga. Everybody is fooled, I told them. They believe me when I said it, I showed them. We got extendos in the Glock, if it's drama, let me know. We pull up, hop out, putting holes in.
Got a thing for dumb chicks with colorful lace fronts, airheads. I feed them Mickey D's, fries, and Coke, and some airheads. But they sit at a table trying to jam around home with a square peg. Talking about she loves material objects. Told her ditch the weed, baby, get it perm, trust the process. Failed miserably on her SATs, but I digress. Cause she definitely passed the eye test. You are now listening to the ultimate sugar. My brother laced my infamil with table salt and some liquor. The illest, diseased, MCs can't see these. The sentences got hypertension, so the verses got diabetes. Words are asthmatic, nouns got arthritis. So for starters, pound for pound, I'm one of the sickest authors, writers. Diamond, Pharoah, they're loving it when we double up in the range. With 4 chicks from Amsterdam and call it double Dutch. Hey, yeah. You want a life with no drama? I'll feed you pomegranate, karma, future, scoop you up inside the coop, it's your planet. Want a man like Obama? Then suck it to me, mama. Give it to me, baby, like, oh my God. A blowfish fan, booty, a groupie for sure. Had the nerve to be backstage, nudie and juicy couture. With rock star ambitions, dreams I couldn't match. So I gave her an air guitar with no strings attached, like waddle, waddle, wop. Beautiful, but extremely unusual with the sonics. Had to smack it with the truth just to be brutally honest. Look, you are now listening to the ultimate. My father laced my infamil with table salt and some liquor. The illest, diseased, MCs can't see these. Sentences got hypertension, so the verses got diabetes. Words are asthmatic, nouns got arthritis. So for starters, pound for pound, I'm one of the sickest authors, writers. Diamond, Pharoah, you're loving it when we double up in the range with 4 chicks from Amsterdam and call it double Dutch. Hey, yeah. You want a life with no drama? I'll feed you pomegranate, karma, future, scoop you up inside the coop, it's your planet. You want a man like Obama? Then sock it to me, mama. Give it to me, baby, like, oh my God. You want a life with no drama? I'll feed you pomegranate, karma, future, scoop you up inside the coop, it's your planet. You want a man like Obama? Then sock it to me, mama. Give it to me, baby, like, oh my God. Yeah.
Crimin in the Reaper, drinking holy water after I smoke. Years the ghost cheated death, met the devil and took a piss on his sneakers. Who these niggas think they illin' in? Menage with voodoo, the shit cooking coke in the cop crib. He comes home, I'ma kill again. Yes, I'm in it for the thrill again. Which rappers looking to die fast? Which rapper leave you flat as an iPad? You can send them killers to my pad. Next time you speak to they folks, it'll be the bypass. Cause I shoot fast, and I drive fast. Making fast money, make crime, it's how the time pass. Catch them in the restaurant, shoot them right through the wine glass. Couple keys, ain't no coke to me. A head now to get you boot for me.
I got the Glock. Going to get you like the real people. Run for the hills, but there's no escape. Old school, new school, ain't nobody safe. I got the Glock.
No hesitations.
It's time to finish him. What should we do? Look, you raps again not a threat at all. I don't even feel threatened at all. I'm 10 steps ahead of y'all. Nice from a wrecking ball, weapon drawn, wig shot close with the pump. They knock your head up off your shoulders. Shoot a sniff of coke up off of old 50s. The game scared of me like the old 50s. Clap 2 niggas with my old blickin'. Now I got the stick, that is old 50. Smell that stench coming from the bando. That's how they found that pussy in this man though. I had to make an example. I did. Thought it was a game, I ain't playing though. Spanish plug, Alejandro. Send an OG from San Fernando. So this shit's finna get real. 2 to the back of your head, your hoes is spill. I got the Glock. Like the real people. Run for the hills, but there's no escape. Old school, new school, ain't nobody safe. I got the Glock.
No hesitations.
It's time to finish him. What should we do it? Like finish him. 21 guns. Call me Fitzroy DeMayo. Mafia style. In careers. Hang him upside down. Blood spilling the pail. I've been running these streets, long time in there. Young me, I'm sticking with a killer straight loca. Flicking the house like a real estate broker. Far as the flow go, nigga know I've been nice. My flow is crystal meth, you want thin ice. I did shows with Killah, he was screaming, we the best. Came back to the hood, nigga screaming, we depressed. I know, I'm still a back block, nigga to leave a mess. But this shit'll make a silverback gorilla beat his chest. Okay. That's a 4-alarm blaze, calling 911, that's a whole alarm blaze. Brooklyn, this how a downtown swing a swing. Ain't nothing changed, yeah I know what I bring. I got the Glock, going to get you like the real people. Run for the hills, but there's no escape. Old school, new school, ain't nobody safe. I got the Glock,
no hesitations.
It's time to finish him. What should we do?
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 11 o'clock. Shout out to Serg The DJ doing his thing, and he will be performing at the Chino XL show June 22nd at Subterranean. So we have a rundown of what was last played. He hit it off with some Conway the Machine, some Bun B, Statik Selektah. He started off his set with some Diamond D. And so with that being said, let's get into the mix with DJ Serg The DJ. And you're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sun Alliance, broadcasting for the campus of Loyola University.
Champagne nights on the corner, mad heavy. Around the time when I was beefing with Wizzy. Stark stayed in Claiborne drawers. Just if niggas down, they man come through. Damn near kiss the ground, jumping at a big wish. Benetton pajamas on, line my soldiers up, strategize, and I move my pawn. Should've been Italian, how I'm getting that Parmesan. Talking about the ones you keep putting those commas on. And I'ma keep hope alive, cause mad little niggas look up to me outside. Breaking dawn, blunted, jumps in they mouth. I drop a jewel, they see ciphers, then bounce. Peace guard, you see Rayo, tell him I said I was in the east, nigga, the guy would cut off his dreads. I'll be back around 6 p.m. Juma prayers around 1 o'clock. Plus I gotta pick up these gems, cause it's going down tonight at the Garden. Mary and Maxwell, Drew Hill, I'm supposed to be starring. You know how I do, son. Nugget stones with the blue ones, and coming with me is a few guns.
I think he's on that shit again. Twisters again, dog.
getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bid is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your head can't fit up in. I think he's on that shit again. Twisters it in the heart, getting rid of him. You gamble on rap, yo, my bid is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your head can't fit up in.
Telekinesis, simple instrumental thesis. I can hop on a track, relax, then remain speechless. Peep this, son, closed down the gift store, $1,000 sneakers. Bought a dozen pair with him, shared them with his cousin. Wu-Tang slang, boomerang back like Reggie Hutland. From New York City to Philly to Los Angeles. The Wu-Tang slang is mad dangerous. You can't outthink the RZA, and make your brain shrink. My lyrics are vitamins, I go from A to zinc. And yeah, I got the iron just in case the MC think he could take it to the streets and watch his ass become extinct. Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I turn your face to Jonah Hex.
Hey yo, last night my sugar was 500. That log cabin syrup on them flapjacks. Took it to Sky 100. That's 13 units of insulin. Brought it back down to everything is officialin'. Like Michelin, counting bread like Maserati Rick out in Michigan. And all my old girlfriends is jumping on my disc again.
I think he's on that shit again. Twisting ziggins out hard, getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bid is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your head can't fit up in. I think he's on that shit again. Twisting ziggins out hard, getting rid of him. You gamble on rap, yo, my bid is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your head can't fit up in.
Big ups to Alfredo Argugan and Joseph Ramirez.
This is a poem I scripted on my phone. Live guy message I writ while all alone on the train, making use of the knowledge in the brain. Rain on a different level, break them both to rock a pebble. Szechuan beats for all freaks and geeks that's brand new to the New York streets. Brandish a higher level brain cell bandwidth, ran with every live on this planet, kid. Louisville slugger, the ultimate brother. Thanks, mother, you represented Queens, now I bubble and pop like the cork off a bottle of champagne. They follow the campaign, we hotter than anything on the market. On your mark, get set, go. But I'ma let you know, it's a professional. On the set, large pro. And on the drum machine, I'm the head honcho. At any given minute, create a bombshell and drop it on the world like it ain't hard to tell. I thank God for real, cause the bank card is filled with many, many digits and I stay hard as steel. For real.
You're so busy, man. What are you working on right now, man?
All kinds of production.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, definitely. All the time, man.
You forgot something in your intro. What?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time? What are you talking about?
Man, it's the best 2 beats ever made. Besides Reminisce Over You, it ain't hard to tell and looking at the front door.
Yo, so now we on the next chapter with the X Factor. Large pro, keep the bread stacked up. Online, be the latest and greatest of all time. Won't die, he's a mastermind. First class design, hot as Tucson or Jackson 5. The ampness of my rhyme brings a maximum high to the hearer. I be the torch bearer that talks clearer. On the microphone, pause on the righteous throne. In my right mind, bands through the pipeline. Really all I do is for the fans and the like minds. Culture, meaning each and every rhyme I quote you. Punctuated in a way that made it very complicated. Stars get rated, I'm promptly slated to take flight every day on the marks. Mayday, tomorrow's the payday for your hardcore heyday, my son. From now on, you will be #1 on the list. There's a girl with a gun on her hips. Up in tunnels and tips, I came out with hundreds of gifts. More real from the garden of ill. Lost professor and it's hard to steal. And yeah, shout out to my mans from Lyon, France. DJ Duke the Assassin. We coming through blasting. You already know. Cooler divine. Yeah, the God still.
Why's your face tight? Is it because I'm shining and you chase lightning? You're a special case, right? The pinnacle. That's where I'm at your critical. Salty individuals. Stinging like a cut. I'm the alcohol propofol. Put your ass to sleep. Keep groping y'all drawn on your face like a frat party. Private pile, fat body bends with some Bacardi. We smoking in the lobby. It's a hobby. Never smoking Bobby. Look at Bobby hitting home runs, kicking like Kabali. You'll never stop me off the spike strip. I might trip on your paper. Hold on with a tight grip. I'm psychic. Watch a side chick, you've been demoted to a sidekick. She's riding mine, it's apparently you like it. Apparently you're blinded, constantly reminded of the doctor making the house calls. You lost one behind it. We give zero smoke. 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 Give zero smoke. We give zero smoke.
On my Cypress Hill, coming down the metaphoric spitter. Butterball so good, I heard the word when my turkey givers. My fastball, forkball, got the Dodgers interested in my spitter. The right hand that got you up at bat with a huggy pamper. Perf Amber, name your high heel dancer. I'm looking for publicity with the cannons. No need for a selfie in the camera. Oh, look at McLaren, it's orange Mandarin. The ladies blow my it like the wind. My trend is to pull up on they to say bend the bin. Get cozy with Khloe Kardashian intimate. Any mother you thinking rap, send them in. Let them cook chicken, take a ticket for a sad whooping. The Nets want me to play in Brooklyn. Keep the hottest shit cooking, with a thong of a booty cooking. The rookies on my dish like drugs and hooked in. I keep the queen. These are combat boots, stepping on men and grown women. Chicken work in the factories for me, refrigerator pulling. Reliable workers you never heard of. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, motherfucker?
We give zero smoke. 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 We give zero smoke.
And yeah, get the missing when it's pistol, get the blick and get your brains on the ignition. Look and listen, clear your position. Drug dealer, musician. Now I sell fruit. Let's call this fruition. School of hard knocks, yeah, I paid my tuition. If I made my decision that somebody gotta go, then you oughta dock a boat. You can find them when they fishing. The ghosts and them harder than Iron Man and Vision. All the Avengers, too many rap pretenders need their brain on the fender. Got the full clip agenda. Who looking for a slot? I fit you in the schedule. Gonna put you to sleep. The bullets made it penetrate.
You was up with professionals. We clear the place out. In a place, leave a in the face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You must look up the face down. You was up with professionals. We clear the place out. In a place, leave a in the face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You must look up the face down. We up with professionals.
Well, let me get back to it. A lot of saying hop on the beat, but could not rap to it. Now me, I change flows like you change clothes. The mango on the tip of the 9, out of the rainbow. A lot of rappers sweeter than the 14th of February. A pint of Ben and Jerry's, claiming they legendary. I ain't invite you to dance right in the cemetery. I ain't bring a song just a 44 long. You a bump why you up with King Kong? You a goldfish, I'm the megalodon in the pond. I'll make you a famous ghost. Yeah, you listening to fame and ghost shit.
Professionals, we clear the place out. In a place, leave a fucking face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You want to up the face down. You ain't up more professionals. We clear the place out. In a place, leave a in the face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You can up the face down.
Recommending you go, or recommending you know. You test me, I clap like it's the end of the show. Not your average Joe, I was stabbing you in your throat. Trying to duck the bad habits, gotta have it with the smoke. I'm really trying to mature. I'm sick and balance manure, but they lack horsepower when I'm stronger than Thor. I explore my options, I employ myself, so I enjoy myself. In the clicking on tour, I'm going through the window, nigga, knocking the doors. If you don't get the wave, my second thing on the shore. I just need a little fame, and that's where the little fame. But it's gonna make you dance for the cash, I let it bang.
You are professionals, we clear the place out. In a place, leave a in the face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You want to up the space down. You ain't up more professionals. We clear the place out. In a place, leave a in the face down. Trip out. We got the spot case down. You want to up the space down. You ain't up more professionals.
Cause I'm looking for cash.
You ain't up more professionals.
Cause I'm looking for cash.
You ain't up more professionals.
Ready and Statik Selektah. But both of them is open, better guard your necklace. Scribble scratch records, protect your necklace. Gran Turismo specifications on the Lexus. Playing in the state games, we'll know they'll never catch up. We in it for the long stretch, bruh. We didn't make the press what? Them just addressed, spinner ain't fall off yet. How many more cars he gon' get? I think he just bought a jet, this is the life. Rap money plus them sugar babies. Wine loot to Vegas from me every night. Everything's going right. Rolex on my left arm, all lights. Band face and bezel, all fam. Let me tell you, I walked through hell with gasoline shoes. Fool, don't ever talk to me about paying dues. My Ferrari collection heavy cause I buy awards for myself. My driveway display is really just a trophy shelf. I done well, turning what I wrote in the well. Dabbed up, spaced out, high as an asteroid belt. Cadillac grill sizzling, these fucking tatty melt. Running up that money like a flight of steps. Running up that money like a flight of steps. I had to say that line twice, make sure it all connect. Yup.
Different women, I'm reckless, making records with legends, taking checks for my message. My hands glistening, man, listen, I'm ambitious. My plan different, competition is non-existent. Let's keep it real, my steering wheel is my realest homie. My wheels are chromey, I'm on the go but my children know me. My pinky ring is looking just like a wedding band. I'm getting bands of several grand, look at your man. Flick off lunch, my brunch, get silky and pancakes. My eyes red like the brakes, flakes up in my paint. Lap dances while I'm writing, my life is exciting. I asked Kiki if she loved me, she told me she writing. 67 Eleanor with the metal doors, heavy breader cores, gold shell like the Porsche. Hit the switch on the air ride, it's landmines. Riding through them hoods with colors and hand signs. Now that's the dawn, they crown me for how I rap on songs. Google my catalog, 35 atom bombs. My pen fire, that's how I built me an empire. Mass legend, Reggie Lewis, Len Bias.
skipping through the stages, flipping through the pages, crippin' with the neighbors, pitching with the majors. The rap game is full of sucker, this shit is contagious. I'm in another galaxy, spaceships, lasers, the Silky Way. Make sure everyone pays you, obeys you, or you floating on the Milky Way. See, I was built this way. I'm nothing like a robot. A lot of y'all are finna off me with them robots. On your phone telling lies, wishing you could supersize. I'm the Big Mac, chomping on your small fries. I'm trying to stay in my lane without going insane. There's so much drama and pain. What's a real nigga to gain? Besides grief and beef, when you stay true to the streets, I blame all this in the game. How could you do this to me? It don't matter, I got madder and madder. Now I got better and better. Now I'm better than better. I did it. Turn it up one time.
Turn it up, baby. Turn it up, baby. Turn it up, baby.
We don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck. It's me and Snoop Double OG. Me, I'm with this dish, and Snoopy with this shit, and I've been thinking need to stay clear. We're still the real physics gets out there, yeah. And we don't play the sucker shit here. We're still the real physics gets out there, yeah. We don't play the sucker shit here.
The difference between fiction and fact. All you see is blurred lines when the conviction is cracked. Got these lames all stuck like in the diction of smack. Come on, diction intact. Your fiction is stacked. Right. You living in the world of contradiction and fact. No team, no guns, ammunition and back. Everything I spit is real, non-fiction and backed by brick. Home on an overturned conviction and smacked against the wall. Watch your downfall, you fragile. Come on, froze, throwing light on my toes, I'm agilely. O's when I'm spitting my prose and naturally. It's all from the heart, factually. Actually, the blue face, brightling, anti-right. King, they take a liking to this bright king, right king. Now turn to this shit up.
Turn it up, baby. Turn it up, baby. Turn it up, baby.
We don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck. It's me and Snoop Double OG. Me, I'm with that slish, Snoopy with the slish, and I'm thinking need to stay clear. We're still the real fish that gets out there, yeah. And we don't play the sucker shit. We're still the real fish that gets out there, yeah. We don't play the sucker shit.
Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM. You're in the mix with Serg the DJ. Want to big ups everybody who's checked back in with us. That would be Timbo Selly. Shout out to Stephen Moss. Shout out to Joseph Ramirez. We got Jason Schwartz, Fatal Flows. We have TR, That's Me. And then we have John Calderon and Gio Rios. And then we have Charles Brown, always showing love. Also Team Dedicated. We got my man Cruz and Kathione Sims and Alfredo Ayukin and Danny Soto. So big ups to y'all. And John Schaefer, Stephen Moss, and everybody letting us know that they're digging it, they're digging it, they're digging it. So you're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Back in the mix with Serg the DJ.
Loud, people style, in and out of every reefer cloud. Skinny waist, fat ass, pretty face, evil mouth. Hollywood, probably with fake thugs, poses and cokeheads. Her uncle was the ex-drummer from Guns N' Roses. Met her over Joey Silvera's house, a party girl. She was 19 and happy that her parents finally let her out. 3 abortions, 2 from the same boyfriend. The third one during the no might have been Sean Penn. Yeah, I put it in a fine once and we remain friends. Seen her out at clubs now and again. The same ish, same sneaky crowd, same cocaine, same this thing. Dreams about becoming a star and making the flicks. Played a hook on my entourage and swore that she made it. Made friends with the wrong crowd, got played quick. took the first sniff of that grape and shit and ate it. Dummy ate the first syringe, it was never the same since. Listen.
When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place. When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place.
Check it out. He a self-proclaimed thug, but the kid could rap. His idol was Tupac, he always wanted to act. Portray a thug on a silver screen. Show Hollywood the block, just had to rock this one last scheme. With this move, he financed his demo. Plan a victor spot, they mix coke with other chemicals. His team, the neighborhood criminals, I guess they missed the Jew. About birds of a feather and fruits. Tools, cock, this the thick part of the plot. Nobody move, but motherfucker still get shot. Grabbing this shit and head back to the block. He ain't no a witness, seen him come and go from both the rooftops. First, they murdered his moms and his pops. Then his girl in the sea slit her throat and filled the kid with shots. Paramedics did what they could. R.I.P. Another mural on the wall in the hood.
When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place. When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place.
Yeah. When you were younger, under your bed there was a monster. Between your legs where he wants you, he haunts you. Still to this day you got little to say about the nightmares you kept that left you whittled away. As a little girl fell victim as a diddler's prey. But you shut up, now you're grown up, all fucked up. Shame tough slipping through your heart. Nowadays the same stuff is ripping you apart. You're 26 trying to get rich quick. High heels, lipstick, sliding down poles. They don't call you miss now, they call you this. If that shit, bend over backwards, throw a dollar at you and that's it. You've been bruised and scraped, abused and if your soul drained from cocaine and dudes and snakes. Somebody had to walk a day inside your shoes, they'd shake. It's like you never had a chance to choose your fate. Wait.
When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place. When your dreams are broken pieces, the world can be a cold and cruel place.
Put that motherfucking artist, you know.
Yeah.
The motherfucking uploaded the royal. Put that motherfucking artist, you know.
Yeah.
The motherfucking uploaded the royal.
No more shit, I know what time it is, man. It's the God recognize. Spider, what up?
What up, nigga?
Yeah, you chicken busty acting like you know me. I point the 40 at your homie and shoot like I'm Kobe. Watch him leak slowly, this is what I do to phonies. Blood in his Abercrombie, lose a hand for that volley. Been a beast, more hope he come with that beast ball. Cause my shooter's always ready for war, they some G's stole. Fly niggas living life, pimping these hoes. My name buzzing from the west to the east coast. Yeah, undeniably the illest rapper out. So far ahead of the rest, without a doubt. Like a heavyweight, I'll handle bouts. The birds fly south and chose the toughest route. Yeah, peep the colorful mind of a fighter's head. I appear with a spear, you can catch a leg, or you can lose both arms and legs when you find yourself trapped in spider's web. Yeah.
Now bring that water to boil. Get that pure shit stirring up from under the oil. We got it out the mud. This is nothing but soil. A different dope in our system. It's the blood of the royals. The blood of the royals. It's the blood of the royals. It's the blood of the royals. The blood of the royals. It's a violently heightened dialect. I am of a higher set. My respect is plain and clear. It's Wonder Woman's private jet. The tools of authority. Music is Zeus forced in me. Crowds get moved and jewels get removed forcefully. Handkerchief with the toast, so the minute it blow, a stroke take out the prince like a fentanyl dose. But I'm back in the scope. Chef it, rip it in the dope. It's all slow deaths, fast money, harsh chemicals. I appear in the field at the mention of real. Mentally sane as Henry VIII's gender reveal. I just need a spot next to Biggie, Pun B, and Pop shit. They say when in Rome, you
Gotta take the Caesar off. The engine wanna beef with me till they sleeping peacefully. The wrong DM will turn your street to the DMC. You can do the math on his phone and it blast. See if you recognize Ali when I loan him the mask. Now bring that water to boil. Get that pure shit stirring up from under the oil. We got it out the mud, this is nothing but soil. A different dope in our system, this the blood of the royals. The blood of the royals. It's the blood of the royals. It's the blood of the royals. The blood of the royals. 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 Blood of the royals.
Yo, situation hella lit, yeah, that's how we on it. For my G's and MCs under the earth dormant. For those resting, we still reppin', holding the strongest. Yo, life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though. Life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though. But not just yet though. Khadafi is around phenomenal, highly advanced life form. Unexplainable brain pattern, immortal icon. Really, my mind's gone, hard to define what I'm on. Dinner D's, militia gorilla, ready to ride for. Predatorial rap aura, what I spit is the Torah. Apocalyptic hood shit, supreme crime aura. Salute a boss maneuver, embrace various shooters. Holding llamas and dark personas, squeezing on Rugers. Revolution minds inside of a lost haters. Felonious capers, currency with demonic faces. Monetarily chasing paper until we gracious. Manufactured in America, that's where they made us. Black zombies mentally dead, still a garbie. Remaining calmly, in hell's fire moving Islamly. Soul controller in my own zone, that's where you find me. Salute my OGs and visionaries that try to lie me. Hit 'em, yo, situation hella lit, yeah, that's how we on it. For my G's and MCs under the earth dormant. For those resting, we still reppin', holding the strongest. Yo, life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though. Life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though.
Look, yeah,
but not just yet though.
These is dum-dums, they the type of bullets that expanded on me. Guns is in an awkward position like they was planted on me. I don't ask for nothing, I take it, I just demand it, homie. And I ain't bout this golden goose bomber being landed on me. You lose a homie in a party, you die. And it's Coke and it's DeLorean, it's Marty McFly. Who the plug? You the plug, if you got the supply. You my son, be a humble son, father is I. This op think he got the drop on me. He ain't know I got the mob on me. The G27, that's a chrome Glock. Anybody speak my name, that'll get your dome pop. He ain't seeing me if I see the ball first. This young bull dying, that's a premature birth. I will eat for motherfuckers up till they soul is erased. I don't discriminate, mothers, nobody's safe. Oh my.
Hit 'em, yo, situation hella lit, yeah, that's how we on it. For my G's and MCs under the earth dormant. For those resting, we still reppin', holding the strongest. Yo, life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though. Life is too precious for you to ever let go. One day we all gon' meet, but not just yet though. But not just yet though.
One from Compton, this here I'm sponsoring. This the foundation. It used to be played on the radio station. No problem, the streets gonna find out somehow. Havoc, we deep in the hood, homie, what now? We ain't gonna get shot, or one of you cop now. Cause I ain't resisting, my hands up and I'm listening. But if you start flinching, my fists start clenching. Prayers get answered, there's power in the Christian, you end up missing. You see where I'm going? Enough said. But when it gets worse, we coming for the bread. Redheads in the lodge. You only get one chance to get out before the rhyme spit out. Yeah, New York is this hip hop we live out.
HAVO and Domedy, teamwork with the dream work. Ain't nobody gonna be lying to me. Pardon me, singing without their poverty. Busy hallways, now I'm performing all the Carnegie. Single-handed, hard-bodily, prove you niggas comedy. Couldn't fuck with this god body with a rhyme degree. You know my pedigree, release infinite energy. I'm at the helm, and you know I hold it steadily. If this is DjSystemIV season, and I'm ready to growl, give me the reason. No syrup, but this hammer have you leaning, really leaning. Now check it, young OG, P-Petty curve, you told me. Put multiple slugs in your ravioli. If you think it was foul, what happened to cold cheeks? Call police, cause I'm about to OD. HAVO, the feds out here trying to hit me with that Rico, son. Said I gave the enemies out, this wouldn't be no plug. Had your face hugging the curb, showing me no love. No one can stop me.
How could you ever pity a man who cries and whines? I'm a boss, what you do is compromise and sign. Stunting on masses, how you sell pies and lines. Fronting on this ass, how you tell lies and mines. I'm up at the crack of dawn like rise and shine. Special fabrics, all customized design. I'm Chris with the Jordan 6 and Levi's and line. I get money, take flights, touch thighs and dine. Raw hot, suede knit, bow ties and nines. We deep out here, all your street ties are benign. Heat bruise on retainer, wise and stein. In case somebody gets punched in the eyes and spine. Right, district attorneys booking on statements. Up and coming producers looking for placement. Come on, all these babs are just looking for a replacement. They wanna stand in my circle or stand adjacent. I be out in the coop with the roof missing. Playing, shopping at Bergdorf and Root Christen. It's only a fable when the truth missing. We get it in on the boards and in the booth spit. Yeah, rap game classics. Yo. Yeah, rap game classics. Yo. Yeah, rap. Yo. Yeah, rap.
Yo. Possessed by the moonlight, gazoon tight, popping like balloon fight. Front but you a goon right, monsoon type. Black liquors back down, heaters propel foes. Shot him in his foot, now he's rocking some shell toes. Hell froze, placed it on my chain. Jesus Shuttlesworth on this earth, I got gang. My life's like a story scripted by Spike. Black leather jacket, but I'm gifted with white. Couldn't vision my sight, can't imagine my thoughts. No pork on our forks while we carrying hawks. Field jackets, steel ratchets, real graphics, reveal classics when we zip up and peel backwards. Green juice and drug loot, sticking to my regimen. Y'all imitate and emulate, but doggy, I'm a veteran. Doggy, I'm a veteran. Y'all imitate and emulate, but doggy, I'm a veteran.
This is not Savage Hour versus Ratigan, Batiman, boom, bye, uno afiba. Beef bacon on rye, you ain't gon' touch a fly, you a polygon.
Drop me again.
You just a square with an extra tie to you. I knew you before I even met you, I canoe you. You know so I would smoke you like Malta. Turtles all the way down, you a clown, be at your tour bus. Talarico umbrella with the horse nut. Civil War buff, your paws up, wiggin' the horse up. Just like a toss-up, the 50-50s in enforcer. Flip you like Dorsas. Indian buying taxi cab medallions with the call cards.
To the shit, nigga, shit looking funny. That's that corner store money, yeah. That's that corner store money. 1 minute to the shit, nigga, shit looking funny. That's that corner store money, yeah.
Democrats can see they probably won't have the votes to reject any of Trump's cabinet-level nominees unless
still be approved by the Senate.
It was all a dream. I was commander-in-chief on patrol with Method Man, Red Man, and Keith. And to show the world I wasn't having it, here's how I would organize my cabinet. In case something happened to me today, I elect my vice president to be Dr. Dre. I chose this individual to handle my issue daily. Secretary of State is Jay-Z. The educational system is bombing, so I gave the education for the kids title to Lawrence. Since the terror alert is so damn intense, I chose 50 Cent, Secretary of Defense. Since he got law in every area code across the nation, Luda is Sec of Transportation. Homeland Security goes to public enemy. Chuck D requested foreign and domestic. And since we here trying to keep our Benjamins up, the Commerce and Treasury goes to Puff. DMX, he runs the energy, and the top dog for labor goes to Master P. He was one of those to make something from nothing, end up on the Forbes and open crazy doors. I need somebody everybody can build with. The Secretary of Interior went to Will Smith. Eat right, live life, live well. When it came to health, I chose LL. I need somebody for cultivation to handle all the vegetation all across the nation. I'm a legalizer for smokers. That's why I chose Snoop Dogg for Sec of Agriculture. This boy's relentless and just don't give it, man. So for justice, I chose Eminem. I chose Nas for public housing, urban development, to make sure the money's well spent. And for the Sec of veterans, I chose Cool Herc, and that's my cabinet. If I did work, the cabinet, baby. Looking out, queen. Yep, the cabinet. Yeah, cabinet, baby. Word.
Yeah. A long time coming, huh? B, what up? We an example for new studs with Jews to offer. The house we built, be historic like the brawl with Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. Fly's what they call us, inspired from day one. From the booth to the stage, documented by audio and visual. Production and penmanship, diamond and magnificent. Keep them listening, this is a christening. Drawing them in is what the mission is. Come on, feel that bounce. No matter what generation on deck to hear this is the vibe that counts. Over the course of this brew we mix up. Believe it's an elixir, guaranteed to fix ya. Subtle as a lullaby, paint a collage, each word, brush the canvas. Picture Van Gogh flowing as a poet, mic controlling, this is how vain I am. Told y'all, unlike any other strain out there, when that is in the air, no expense is spared. We got it covered, not for nothing, who can deny it? You gotta love it, me and my brother, from another mother. Put the G in the groove and make a move. Pro and cons of an immortal, or even nature of a threat to sort through. Musical adjustments, over time became accustomed to. Through the business crew, for me it's old news. I got a handle on it, digital today, from the days of us analogging. I'm still a student of the game, but I'm in the next phase, rocking festivals and sometimes raves. Catch these spinning live with them 4-5s, promoting that yes, y'all, making the crowd come alive high. Signipating my offs and grammar on purpose, letting it flow to the surface, dodging serpents, exotic as a sea urchin. All aboard this wave is man-made, the slave be the rhythm. Initials with a crown is my trademark symbol. No catch-22s here, me and my team live by our own rules. We're all so true to this, we ain't going nowhere. Now put your hands in the air, yeah. We got it covered, not for nothing, who can deny it? You gotta love it, me and my brother, from another mother. Put the G in the groove to make a move.
Rhythms, the time is 11:42. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of the Loyola University. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying a great weekend. Serg the DJ is in the house to give you guys hip-hop heads something to vibe on for the weekend. Big ups to DJ System 4 coming in and doing his hip-hop facts. Want to big ups to everybody who's in the house with us as of recently. So big ups to Bogdan Lupsa. Big ups to everybody else who's in the house with us as well. Shout out to Jay Nopnik and everybody else. So the time is 11:42. We're gonna wrap up this last 15 minutes of hip hop with some Serg the DJs. Alright, so y'all stay tuned. 773-508-9589 is the number to call for further acknowledgement. Crucial Rhythms is the podcast, and this will be available on YouTube for your listening and visual pleasure on the YouTube channel, which is EPIKONE Epic One space underpaid.
Love me like fighting through yellow tape. So you find that face ain't mine, and it set you straight. But you find that face was in line with your other name. So you repass front of the line to get a plate. Or love me like a purchase on 47th and 6th. In a Russian jeweler, knock off 100 off what you pick. In the middle of February, your sleeves up off your wrist. And you add another 100 when discussing what you spent. And the discussion hit a switch. And it turned to where you tucking your wrist, or you get the untucking your suspense. And all the suspense of it leads to adrenaline running. And it's orchestrated all from the other side of the fence. And then love me like that side of the fence, love bottom lines. While they kids call they friends kids and they holler slime. And they don't get the gist, but they get what it could provide. And they still don't know how to pronounce college, but it's fine. Love me for not assuming that you see me and assume I'm pursuing how you see me, trying to lead you out your gloom. Or maybe you assume that you see me in the scenery you knew, and I ain't never did a scene, but it's cool, right? Love me for overlooking what I ain't have to. Chose you when you didn't choose you when you had to. Pretend it never happened if mine should ever ask you. It wouldn't take much to revert to what your past knew. Love me like Harlem Love, Pan's memory. Standing on display, off a hand-to-hand symmetry. Cameras getting played while you handle what the ticket be. And candles on the way if you ain't handing out dinner seats. So love me like I introduced you to Dominicans. Whether it was Aisha Diaz or Ken and them. Talking about a price and what it's worth to be the middleman. Fitted for a crown and how it works and the expense of it. Love me like the drummer. Love me like never running out of runners. Love me like what we sung before they hung us. Hymns getting lost in the clouds when they was flung up. Or shells getting caught in the crowd by the wrong others. Like other than you and other than him. Until they learn those exceptions turn to others with them. Right? Or otherwise shooting for the other side till they box you without a trial on a 1 to 5. And then love me like you was Vinnie the Browder. Pickets outside and you just trying to ease the crowd up. Knowing your heart died makes your heart beat louder. Until the speakers blow and it lift you up from around us. And love me like we love the legacy that her youngest will become. And the illusion of no reruns. Love me like turning down a plea when you need one. But knowing that your word is worth more than what a plea does. Love me like getting things off a DM. Turn around time at her door before the weekends. Caution, she ain't throw out before, but now she in. Now heartbeat sitting at the door that let you leap in. Love me like pictures on the wall not resembling you. So the pictures on the wall start trembling. And you got pictures for the wall that can fit on it. But dude start thinking about his wall and that's the end of it. Love me like 88 threes, Nike Air Heels. Dropping 220 to take away how fear feels. I'm 700 first day, word to the stand well. Kites for who bleeding, but this a hype we believe in. Love me like not understanding the hype of it, but you love it, so there ain't no one else who might love it. But loving this is you understand, cause you was there when it was misunderstood at $100 a pair, yeah. But love me like the moment that the Jakes leave, knowing that's another 24 with no steak greens. My man said his aim dirty, but his name clean. Tried to tell his mother the difference before the day leave. Told her love him for heavy chain that he wore, heavy serial number scratched, heavy tray in the drawer, heavy feeling she ever had when she awake to a call that he gone. It never happened, so don't blame the law. Or love me like Jada love Chic, love Styles, love LOX lovers all geeking through the crowd. Or love me like me at 14 geeking out. Or 20 years later, still screaming who it's about, right? Love me like a J-Dub's dedication. Following they lead cause they seem to have better patience. You fear what you don't understand or levitate with. I say that with a pint in my head, that's regulation. Love me like my son on the way when I see his charm. And by the time you hear this, he'll be in my arms. Same arms forever here where he belongs. It's the same arms that I'ma bear if you meet him harm. Love me like all of the above in a bag. Singing fuck 'em all when you in love with a stash. Or singing fuck 'em all when you in love with a flag that takes what you want or loves what you had. Love is love.
Lyrics under a godly spirit. Thoughts forced to hang glide, even the bird could hear it. A bald head with gold metal wings, look like it belonged in the day. The coming of Christ, worshiping the Elohim. That's where I wear shades like CeeLo Green, that's darker than Don Cheeto and mean like his deleted scenes. The prognosis, divine opus, artistic third eye open and leave you stuck in the psychosis or the hemotosis. Spit venom like an African cobra in the jungle, knowing my tongue is vulgar. I raise the woo flag when they scream for glory. The clouds open to be my light, you hear my story. Custom made scrolls, handwritten in coffee, and feather tip pens, one of the prophets brought me. And that explains why I spin on the axis. Born original, so my mind fades to blackness.
Seen a lot of things, I'm talking about it. I can't live without my faves, I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, I'm talking about it. I can't live without my faves, I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah.
Pledge music, we came up from brain up, club music, acoustic, jungle rap gave us all this project music. Blood in it, plugs, you can get your mugged in it. Still rip steel, I'm finally out the drug business. Kneel proper for me, helicopter beige sage in it. Blessings from professors on stage winning. 9 swords, 36 chambers, it's like a chessboard. Keep sliding, opponents get flamed on it. Training poems, been the Game of Thrones. We been reigning grown, these young boys come through, spray your home. Facts, they gave me the axe, now lay it on me. Criminals have to eat, it's facts, shorty. You're damn right, I go to square miles. We from the stairs, thousands of pins could hear us from the red sounds. Yeah, the Phoenix coming, 10 Arabians, Stagnadians who hooded up, known to get it bouncing.
Seen a lot of things, I'm talking about it. I can't live without my faves, I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, I'm talking about it. I can't live without my faves, I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, I can't live without my faves. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah.
He's mine, yeah. Real cute like Erick Sermon. So smooth like Ghost from Power. I don't mind, no, I don't mind, yeah. If he got Steph Curry's eyes, yeah. He protects me like Luke Cage. She's my baby, always my baby. I feel free as a bird. Flying around in the blue. As long as I got baby, I'm flying. You, babe, and I'm not trying to let go. Baby, I'm flying.
Yo, I love her home fries, love her home fries. Baby, all you down, that pretty tone vibe. Pretty nice smile, no fluoride. Kisses around your neck like a bow tie. Cigar leaves under palm trees. Emirate flight standing in France with a calm breeze. Headstrong like Janelle Monáe. Somebody save me, I'm flying in a gold bouquet.
Nikki like what she like, eh? Only you can get me right, babe. And I love the way you love me. Like Kanye loves Kanye. So sexy, what can I say? I want your love just like Lorenz Day. I could talk about him all day. He's my baby, he's my baby. I feel free as a bird.
Yo, red wallow, soaking my jewels in palm olive. Your brown sugar got me higher than 5 octaves. Black Betty Shabazz, best bags, exotic stones. These young women, they admire your tone, whether the scarf or the hijab. Cash in it to dab, whatever makes you happy, just throw it in the pizzazz. Me and you was like a Peaches and Herb collab. Hugged up, looking at the stars from the pizzazz.
I feel free as a bird.
Rich daddy, you know
so
that.
fly beyond G-force, so high that there's never detours. Can a young nigga sling drugs anymore? Without the D's, have me sweat out my velours. No t-shirt, just my Cubans on, Louboutins. Brown skin, mommy screaming you the dawn. Door swing different on the coupe. I come a long way from just sitting on the stoop. Versace frames, I can see it all, paint a picture. Michelangelo, paint dripping on the scriptures. And this is just my Sunday whip. Pull out the Range Rover for my Monday trips. And my, that's just brainwash on the wall. Late night sports center showing us on the floor.
Survive or die. Survive or die. Survive or die.
Math class with a tutor. Now I'm trying to cop a S-class pseudo. See the ice in his chain there, cool off. Get on, show you my side, make it rain there, Rudolph. South by Southwest with Louis Lucky stuff. My behind the scenes can make a movie of it. New Yukon XL, the groupies love it. I do it big, interior got the Coogee colors. You can roll with me, just gotta be paid. Your wife, she can go with me, just gotta behave. Now a man, he a hater, stay throwing me shade. The Versace retailer, stay throwing me shades. Cause my gift, they like the candle like it's Hanukkah. I think their name was Candy and Veronica. Now they arguing like Brandy and Monica. You can't see like Stevie with the harmonica. You see me in that party, how my wrist shine. Word to party, y'all, you know I get fly. Diamond D on the beat with Joe and Raekwon.
And Frederico from this day on.
Hanging with the homies, chopping up rocks, cutting hair, buying gear, flying weird to the luxury parts in France. Nigga, pull up your pants, they see the jury on us, they trans. In the bags, it's like the Scarface movie. Tingy and walked in the bank, red bottoms on in the Coogee. Buffalo soldiers with bread, wheel of big nose Benzies. Stop in front of Jimmy's with the Timmies. Few years later, all in Gators we paid. Bank accounts look like think accounts. The wave is the shit. Something that my mama said, karma is real deal. Either you get on or get killed. Salute the East, pop, welcome to the state. The Bronx put us on. Yeah, from digging in the crates, pay your homage. Stay in drama, collect the llama, smoking good boy, pulling dawns out in Ferragamos. We the ish, read the ish. Couple legends that live good. Blows always up if you flake, it's just a message. Grown and reckless, still humble, love the jungle. Yeah, die for the snakes.
Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM. The time is about to be 11:59. So that wraps things up for our Memorial Day show. DJ Serg Vicious.
What up, what up?
Yo, man, I was digging the sound selection. What do you think differed this time from your set opposed to your other sets?
Geez, just trying to bring that new raw hip-hop, man. Whatever is released within the last 30 days, I just try to put it on the air. I really love new hip-hop and, you know, just try to keep it fresh.
So the constant search for new hip-hop and doing the homework of cleaning up the music so we can stay updated. So really appreciate your hard work and dedication that you do for us.
Word.
All right, so the time is 12 o'clock, and want to big ups to all the new listeners who are in the house with us. Before I forget, we have Jay Nopnik, Bogdan Lupsa, Lamar Henry, Chris Darlin, Sunny Pockets, and the whole SAK crew, and TR That's Him and Marcus Hill, and that's pretty much it. And shout out to Taynot, and shout out to the Cantillas family, and shout out to my brother once again. Happy birthday, Ursino, out in Texas.
Nice.
So with that, we gotta wrap it up with a peace, y'all. Have a good weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.